Fix my chat window. Ugh. Okay, now I can scroll down.
Oh, that's right. Last time I got the ghost captain's autograph and I was freaking out about it and then it fucking disappeared.
It was great.
Where's my profile picture?
Disappointed.
I don't know. It's Brony for me.
Why though? Well, I know what I'm gonna be working on. I'll be listening in. Try and fix my shit.
I thought you said Brony. I was like, wait, who's Brony?
I thought he said Brony too.
I did say Brony. I know it's Broly.
Okay, I thought I just heard you wrong, but I guess we did not. Marcus, if you click on that down thing, if there's more than one Jack on there, you've got to swap to the other one, and then
I keep going back and forth, and it's not changing.
I have like 80 things in there, so yeah. Because every NPC is in there.
I have 4 on mine, and one of which is dead. One's a fucking same thing as the first, and then Squawky, he's not dead yet.
Yeah, there it goes. I just needed a refresh.
All right, so when we last left our heroes, you guys had finally made your way back to Broken Heights in an attempt to head off Squawky / Ugatoa from destroying whatever it is he's planning on doing. You got here, you were able to warn the captain of the guard about Squawky, went to warn Captain Grimm. There was no answer at his abode. So Catrus left to go find the captain of the guard. Jack and Yoki decided, in all of their brilliant wisdom, to break into the captain's house.
It was important.
It was fucking hilarious.
Even though the door was unlocked, it's still breaking and entering. If you're
didn't know he had a doorbell.
And instead of just leaving the treasure in the lobby, you decided to investigate further, found his locked bedroom door, then decided to pick that lock, found out that they were just there, inside. They couldn't hear you because of some sort of spell that was keeping it quiet. So you closed the door, but instead of leaving, you decided to write a note and I think slip it under the door, but it didn't, like, as you were slipping it under the door,
it didn't want to go underneath the door. And then so he like opened the door again, and she's standing there staring at him like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah.
I watched this yesterday. That's how I know.
If she hadn't been turned around at that exact moment, we would have gotten away with it.
Yeah, but it was too funny not to.
That's fair.
So Grimm was like, okay, hell, guys. And you didn't even have the tribute for him because Catrus left with that. And so, all in all, it turned out to just be you guys telling Captain Grimm that there was a rogue god on the loose that might be coming through town to try to destroy the Everfont or whatever his plan is with it. And that's basically it. I mean, you guys spent a few days on the sea before you got here, and then you got here, and that's basically what happened. So, yeah, this is where we pick up. I believe you guys just like went to bed for the evening, I think. Maybe, or you guys got done talking to Grimm, and it was like still early. So
yeah, I was waiting for the mayor or the governor and the captain of the guard to finish their meeting, so I'm still at the fort.
I thought you already talked to him and then went back, and then Jack told you that they broke into Grimm's house.
Yeah, you went there, left them a message, and then you left.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you're back at
without asking.
You're back at the. It's still called breaking and entering if you're not invited in. So you guys met back at the officer's house, and you guys were like, well, we don't know where Zephyrin is. I guess we got to go find him if we're going to go do stuff. And That's kind of where we ended off.
Okay.
Zephyrin would have stayed on the ship unless told otherwise.
I don't remember what they told the crew to do.
Riff. I think Riff is the only.
Leave it safe.
Was it Riff or Havoc? Is standing guard, but everyone else got shore leave.
Zephyrin wouldn't know what to do with shore leave, so he'd just stay on the ship.
Yeah, I don't remember who we left in charge, but I remember that we arranged like a leave schedule so that everyone could rotate.
Pretty sure it was Riff.
Yeah, I think it was.
It wasn't either of the gnomes.
The gnome or the halfling?
Yeah, it wasn't the gnome or the halfling.
Definitely not.
I'm sitting here thinking, it might have been Havoc, but Riff sounds right too.
No, it's not usually Havoc. Riff's kind of been your guys' like go-to, leave in
'Cause
charge when you're not there.
He knows how to sail, so it's very helpful.
Yeah. Sylar and Salazar are pretty good muscle, but they're not like leadership types.
Yeah, I think he said they're basically powder monkeys because they're like, we know nothing of ships.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of sailing experience, but they're very good at scouting, and they're just
And lifting.
good boys.
Well, I'm gonna take an opportunity to go buy some health potions. Oh no, wait! Didn't Jack go do that? Didn't he take a bunch of money to go buy health potions already?
Yeah,
Yes,
I think,
he did.
and he bought all the ones they had. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then. I'm not gonna go shopping.
Oh no. Why didn't I write it down? I feel like it was 2 graders and 3 or 4 regular healing potions.
Zach, Mr. I watched it yesterday. Do you remember?
I believe it was 2 greater, and then I think it was 3 of the regular ones.
Okay.
She didn't have a shit ton.
It's been 3 weeks for me, so
Yeah.
It's yesterday for me while I was sitting here playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So
He spent 45 platinum, if that helps.
450 gold.
That would add up to 2 and 3.
Oh, okay.
100 gold per grader, 50 gold per regular. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't really explained to Zephyrin that they, have a place where they crew members can stay.
then Zephyrin wouldn't know what the fuck to do with his time.
He doesn't get an equal portion of money.
I remember that, and I was like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Like, yeah, here, random new guy we found out in the middle of the ocean here, have 800 gold. Everyone else, the fuck?
Yeah.
We'd have a mutiny.
I have some concerns about the fairness of this ship.
They all just quit. You gotta go find a whole new crew again.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It would make my life difficult, but yeah.
Very difficult.
I'll go make up some more NPCs for you guys to hire for your ship, because you're idiots.
But we're lovable idiots.
Like Blood, R.I.P.
Oh, I still think about him almost every day. Okay, so I really don't remember. So did they come back and explain everything to Catrice?
Yes.
So I know what's going on. Okay. Well, should I just go take him the tribute now? Is he in a good mood? I mean, I don't want to knock on or ring the bell and
I was going to say,
find out
use
he's
the
still
doorbell.
pissed.
Apparently,
I
we've
would say
got one.
his demeanor was annoyed, to say the least.
Maybe we'll give him a little time.
Or the treasurer will cheer him up.
Let him eat some breakfast first.
Maybe we should come back later.
Yeah, we'll let him nap. So what's our game plan? It's to, I guess.
At some point, we need to warn the keepers of the well. Probably sooner rather than later.
I think that's what your guys' plan was be like, where the fuck is Zephyrin? All right, we gotta go fucking talk to the people at the well.
Yeah.
Oh, I did pick up these healing potions. I will probably keep one of the regular ones, but that gives us 2 graders and 2 regulars to distribute.
I mean, I'll take a regular.
Personally, I think you should keep one of the greater too.
Yeah.
You don't seem to have much
Yeah.
luck.
I do get up close and personal. I'll probably give the other grader to Zephyrin. He seems to like to take a beating a lot. And then drag him along on our quest to the well. What time of day is it?
Probably, probably around like 10 in the morning.
Do we want to head out now?
I'd say the sooner we get there, the better.
That might be a good idea.
All right. If y'all want to wait here, I'll go get Zephyrin. I shall head back to the ship.
I guess we'll go wait at the northern gate. Meet up with Jack and Zephyrin there.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, you head back to the ship, and Riff's just kind of like lounging on the deck. He's got like a chair, and he's just kind of sitting there reading a book. He's like, and he sees you coming, and he stands up. He's like, "Hi, Captain."
Eddie's Riff. Zephyrin here?
Yeah, I think he's down below decks.
All right. Carry on. I'll head below decks.
Okay.
Zephyrin.
What would Zephyrin be doing right now?
Your mom.
Probably something that's a pain in the ass for everyone else to do, so he'll be cleaning the ceiling below deck.
Mucking out the animal stalls.
Yeah,
Ugh.
doing that, cleaning the ceiling, all that fun shit.
Cleaning the chicken shit and the goat shit and
It makes great fertilizer.
yeah, but you're on a ship.
True.
We don't have planter boxes? What are we doing with our lives?
Have you seen the size of the ship?
Yeah.
It's amazing that you have a couple of goats and some chickens.
It's amazing that they've survived.
Right?
Outlasted a lot of the crew.
Well, no, these ones were the new ones with the hollow. I mean,
I like to think one sheep survived. We're just keeping it with us.
Mm.
Longest serving
I
member.
guess technically they did outsurvive Blood and Zix.
Stop reminding
I mean, yeah.
us.
Zephyrin, you get a break from cleaning duties.
All right, Captain, what would you like me to do?
Come with me. We are going to head to a mystical well on the island.
He shrugs. All right, let me grab my axe. He'll just go grab his axe and then walks back.
Okay.
As we're heading off, here, you'll probably need these along the way. And I'll give you the other greater and a regular healing potion.
So one greater, one regular.
Yeah.
So your wisdom's super low, but you have an okay intelligence?
Yep, lights are on. Nobody's home. He's smart, but he doesn't pick up on social cues very often.
You've never used a healing potion before.
Yeah, he'll take those and be like, what do I do with these?
Well, when you're really beat up and you can't heal yourself anymore, or yeah, if you're in a tight spot and you need to feel better in the middle of a fight, just drink one. That larger one will do more for you, but they're expensive, so only use them if necessary.
Okay.
Do I think Zephyrin understood what I just told him?
Make an insight check. Yeah. He understands, but he wouldn't have been able to figure it out himself because he's not very wise. He's smart, but he's not intuitive. He'd have
Here,
been like-
take these. Okay,
He-
keeps
he'd
them in
been
his
like,
pocket forever.
Well, he'd put them in his pocket and leave them there, right? Like he's like, I don't know why the captain gave me these. Like, but you told him what they're for, and he's like, oh, okay, I get it.
Cool.
That's the difference between intelligence and wisdom in D&D.
Yeah, it's like he's got a 12 in intelligence and a 6 in wisdom.
But
I even
passive perception is 9.
I looked up online. I was like, how the hell do I play somebody with a low wisdom? It's like he's not an idiot, but it's like, oh, okay. Lights are on, nobody's home. He doesn't really get a lot of social shit. Is great.
Yeah.
Most things just go straight over his fucking head.
It wouldn't go over my head. I would catch it.
Basically, he's Drax.
Okay. Hey, do you guys head to the north gate?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
We want to go to the east gate, if I remember.
It
Is it
is
out of the
Eastgate.
east gate? And
I remember because that's
no, the north gate's the correct way to go, but you're forgetting something.
we have to collect other people.
We have a healer.
We should probably collect Emega.
Also, Sylar and Salazar can navigate us through the jungle.
Well, so much for shore leave. Let's go track down Imega, Sylar, and
Well,
Salazar.
I mean, you guys have been there before. You don't necessarily need the lizards, but you can take them if you want.
We could ask them.
harming it.
You get to the housing complex, and you find the house that Imiga stays in. It's the same one that, that her parents owned, that she lives in.
And we lost a lot of people along the way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the Reaper had a fairly large crew.
30.
A few of them we did not get to meet or interact with. I think actually most we didn't really interact with.
Not
as,
actually in the
not
game.
as
You
players,
knew
yeah.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, but like players didn't really interact with any of
Yeah.
them. Like the doctor that was on board, the Tabaxi one. Never even knew his fucking name.
I think it was just Doc.
That was
Who?
his nickname, yeah. He
What
had
was
an
his
actual name.
nickname?
It was who? Get it? Nothing? No. Okay, anyways.
I got it.
There it is.
Terrible. You should
yeah.
feel ashamed of yourself.
It's too easy.
Yep.
Knock on the door.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Captain.
Hi, Emega. So we're gonna need your help on this adventure to the well.
Okay.
We're hoping to leave as soon as possible. Do you need some time to get ready?
No, let me just grab my stuff.
All right.
He
Wait out
grabs
here.
a breastplate, her weapon, her gear, and she starts strapping it on while you're walking.
Do Sylar and Salazar have a place to stay?
Mhm.
Then I'll wander over to their house and knock on their door.
Okay. Opens the door. You see Silo there, and he's like, "Ah, yes, Captain."
So we were heading to the well to warn the keepers there. And this is entirely voluntary. The trip will be very dangerous, but if you'd like to get out of town, you and Salazar are welcome to join us.
I was hoping to get some rest here, sir, since being on a ship hasn't exactly been the most pleasant thing.
I completely understand. Enjoy your time off.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, and head to the north gate.
Zephyrin's like, Captain, what is this port?
This port?
Yeah, it's this town.
This
What?
town.
Where are we?
Jack knows.
Broken Heights.
Broken Heights. That one. Broken Heights.
What was the last one called that we were at? Zephyrin's not asking. Zach forgets the name of it.
Dark
The one with the
Fall?
Night Queen. Darkfall. Yeah. Zephyrin's just gonna be like, I've been to Darkfall, but I've never been here.
Pull up my map if it's actually be asking geological questions.
Okay, you reach the north gate without any problems. You find Yoki and Katris there waiting.
I remembered we needed healers.
Smart, Captain.
Well, is everyone ready to go?
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, aye.
Let's head out.
Okay. Yeah, you head north out of town. There is a beaten path that leads all the way to the Everfont. As you're traveling along, you don't really see a lot. It's pretty quiet. Normally, there's a lot of jungle noises, like birds and other animals, but it's very still for some reason.
This bodes poorly. It's quiet. Too quiet. But that's all. I can't make the birds suddenly start chirping again, so I continue on.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you just keep going. It takes the better part of the rest of the day to travel up to the shrine of the Everfont. And as you approach, you see that the guards are on duty, and they recognize you, and they're like, "Hail!"
Hey, how's it going? Is Liliana in?
That's who it is. That's what I was looking for.
Liliana?
Wait, I wrote down people we should know. Oh, Laris. I'm sorry. Laris.
The High Priestess. Yes, she's here.
We have some really important info we need to talk to her about.
Very well. Come with me. He opens the door, and as he steps in, another guard takes his place at the front. He leads you through the complex upstairs to the kind of like more up-to-do part of the temple and into Priestess Laris's office, and she's sitting there at her desk, and she glances up and she's like, "Oh, hello, friends."
On the way through, did anyone look bothered? Like,
Make an insight check. 20. Not really. It was a lot of relaxed regard. The body language is a lot of soldiers who have, they've been on duty for a while.
They weren't like rushing around for anything, or it all seemed fairly calm.
Seem pretty calm, yeah. And she's like, she turns to the other guy, and she's like, "You're dismissed." Well, what can I do for you?
Have you ever heard of Ugatoa?
Yes.
So, we come bearing a bit of bad news. One of our former crewmates was possessed by him, and he's on
Thanks
his
so
way
much.
here to do
Boast and potted.
something to the well.
When you say that, her like face just falls, and her demeanor like gets like, oh fucking hell! Like, you got to be kidding.
Um, yeah, so we did our best to get here and warn you, but honestly, not sure what to do beyond that. He must have.
She's like, 1 second, please. And she
Okay.
walks over to the door, opens it, closes it, and like you just hear a scream basically on the other side of the door. It's muffled, just and after about 10 seconds of that, you hear her barking orders at some of the guards around. And then she comes back inside and she's like, my apologies, we need to prepare. So how long do we have?
We don't know. We thought, yeah, apparently he was swimming here. So hopefully we beat him.
By my best calculations, he should be here within the next day or two.
She's like, okay, what is your plan?
Beyond warning you, we honestly didn't have much of one. We'd like to help in any way we can. Um, if civilians were to need to be evacuated, we could help with that, or setting up defenses.
He's like,
For-
well, if you're able-bodied fighters, we can always use more, especially if something of this magnitude is on its way. How long have you known that he was a problem?
Define problem.
We didn't know the
How
severity
long has it
of
been since your crew member picked up the staff?
When was the last time we were here?
Remember when we had the Kuatoa invasion that we dealt with a few weeks ago? That was when the problem first started.
You've known since then?
We didn't know he was possessed by a god.
She's like, well, okay, we'll do our best.
Gosh, I feel like she's a mom who's really disappointed in us right now.
It's so much worse than her being angry.
Yeah.
At least if we were banished from the town, we'd just be like, all right, it's your problem now. Yeah.
She's like, if you would like to assist, we will. You can help any of the guards where they are at currently, helping them set up defenses. But I must also prepare. So please.
All right.
Okay. We'll do that.
it is starting to get. It's pretty close to evening. So yeah, I mean, as you go out, they like all that calm that you saw before, out the window. Not, I mean, everyone, every single soldier, every single member of this group of people that protect this place is up and moving about, including the young, like, teenagers and children. They are all doing their part. Like, they're setting up, they're in the armory, they're gathering up arrows and bows and taking them to the arrow slits for guards to use. Multiple stacks of arrows. Like, you see a couple of the bigger soldiers, they're carrying around like long ballista bolts and they're taking them up to the roof. Like, they're just like they've got all sorts of traps and stuff. They're starting to, if you go out front, they're building up spiked barricades that have been kind of collapsed down, but now they're like raising them up and setting and nailing them in place so that they're set in the defensive position. You see on the second floor, there's people pouring hot oil into these large vats that sit above like the entrance into the temple. Like, they're preparing for a siege.
I feel like we're the harbingers of some ancient prophecy.
Yeah, sure seems like this is a really big deal, bigger than we thought.
Well, he did kill, like, what, 300, 400 guards last time we saw him? Sorry, jokes to hide the terror. I'm gonna look around for somebody who looks like they're barking orders.
Okay, I mean, nobody's really barking orders. It seems like it seems like a well-oiled machine. Like, they drill this and everyone has a job.
Cool. Not sure if we're gonna end up being the wrenches in the cogs. But, any ideas where we should start with any of this?
Maybe
Since
we.
he's coming here, we should start here.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Good job, Zach. Proud of you.
Maybe we just park our butts and wait for him to come to us.
With your permission,
well,
Captain, I'm going to go and help these people put up some of these barricades.
Yeah, but by all means.
Just going to go over and pitch in with people setting things up and that kind of stuff.
I'm just gonna give you a nudge, since you're not very experienced, Jordan, but you are an artificer, and there are things that you could do.
See, I was looking, but there's not
Magical things.
Well, you made a device recently. I know we don't play all that often, but you made a device recently that would allow you to make something go boom remotely.
just the one though, because I was thinking, I was like, well, what good is one?
I thought we had more than one. I thought we had two.
Well, he
No.
only made one successfully, but he figured it out.
I tested one and then made one.
Maybe see if they have barrels of gunpowder we can put throughout the forest.
Well, that's a dangerous proposition, but okay.
Right, let's set ourselves
Sets
on
a whole
fire.
forest
Just
on fire.
burn down the whole forest.
I mean, it'll grow back.
It'll grow back.
We should make some Agent Orange. Take out some of these trees.
I don't know if you've looked at the overarching map, but the Everfont Island is over half trees. So
What are the odds they're all going to burn?
Probably pretty high.
probably pretty high.
Let's not test fate, because we know
That sounds
that
like
usually
future
puts us.
us's problem, to be honest.
Zephyrin's
you
like,
get-
I don't care.
Trees can be
Casualties are
replanted.
fine.
You only get one well.
Oh, is that so? Okay, I zoomed in on the map. The little dotted yellow line, is that the path up to the Everfont?
Yep.
Oh, I never noticed that before. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Cool.
Zephyr's going to ask, so why can't we just blow them all to hell? I don't quite understand.
Um, trees are important for things.
Well, make an investigation check.
Me or...
Sure, you, because you asked if they had gunpowder.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the thing. Yeah, I'll look. Hey!
Oh,
Natural 20. There are no cannons here, or rifles, or pistols,
Damn.
apart from the ones that you carry. They have bows, spears, swords, ballista. Well, you rolled a 20, so they do also have a couple catapults on the roof.
Damn.
But no, as far as things that go boom, no.
No splody things? Bummer.
You could probably like ascertain that they don't really want to destroy their home.
I know it's
I
great
mean,
fun.
I don't want to blow up the ship we're on, but we still put gunpowder on it. But we also have cannons, so that's fair.
I'm just...
You could go the other way. You could not have cannons and pistols, and you could be an age behind. But sure,
We just ram everything.
we would just need to have everybody be spell slingers, and we'd be fine.
more full casters. You need
Could
a
we not
druid
just...
and a wizard and a wizard and a warlock. Wait, warlocks are
Sorcerer.
half casters. You already are a sorcerer.
I was just listing spellcasters.
You already have a cleric, so technically, I think if you would had a wizard and a druid, you would have all the full casters.
I guess I'll go help with the oil vats because I'm gonna be up high, which would be advantageous for spell casting anyway. So I'm gonna go help them prepare the oil vats.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you find one of the guys running around hauling oil up the stairs, and you just follow him, and you grab one with him, and you follow him, and he just kind of like looks at you, and he nods and just keeps going. Spend some time doing that. The oil vats are full. Then they have, spare jugs that they can refill it that they've pulled out of the storeroom and stuff. Zephyr was inspecting their defenses, and he's like, "Okay, I mean, it looks good. Like, it's a defensible location. Like, there's the bottom floor, and then the second floor is up the mountain a little bit, and then the third floor is up the mountain a little bit. And so, yeah, it's like it's a defensible location. They've got arrow slits everywhere. They've got mounted ballista per floor, 2 catapults on the roof. Like, they are prepared for this sort of thing. Like, if the regular Kuotoa invasion came here, they might have just been able to hold out against 1,000 Kuotoa here.
Oh, that's cool.
Zephyr's not used to this kind of combat.
But you rolled a natural 20, so,
True, he's like, they've got all this really neat stuff. This place looks really well defendable. Man, it's really, really weird not fighting ship to ship.
Zephyr, see if you can help pack heavier items. Like,
All right.
Yeah, like those vats of oil or bundles of ballista bolts. I'm gonna go look for a more dexterous task, like maybe stringing up bows or ballista, or setting up the barricade spikes, the collapsible spikes.
Okay. Yeah, you go outside out front, and they're like, one of them just you ask him, you're like, what can I do to help? And they just kind of like hand you a hammer, and he's like, he points out at the ballista spikes. He's like, all right, they're set up like this. You set them back up, and you nail here, here, and here, and then they'll stay in place. Like they're literally designed to collapse down and then set up quickly. Like they're prepared for this sort of situation. They have them, but they don't keep them up all the time because then
That'd be
they
pointless.
would just the elements might just cause them to erode. Why like wooden spikes would you just keep them inside? They're going to last a million times longer. So yeah, you help with that. Go ahead and roll a simple dexterity check. See how well you do. 18.
Okay.
Yeah, you do great. Katris, are you just carrying vats of oil?
I'm helping whatever they need. I don't know what the process is.
Do you have mage hand or telekinesis or any sort of spell that would allow you to carry them with magic?
Yeah.
No. I mean, shape water. I guess I could put it on a block of ice and move it.
I don't know. That's definitely not how that works, but go ahead and make a simple strength check to see how well you do following these people around with not a save. Is your strength +1 or do you have a 12 strength?
Yeah. Oh, that's even worse.
It's the same. So we'll just take the first number because you're not proficient with it and it's just a +1. Yeah, like you do all right. You have a hard time keeping up with the amount of these bigger, stronger soldiers running around carrying these vats, but you do okay. Zephyrin, you were told by the captain to help carry stuff. What do you want to help carry? You got the oil vats, you got ballista bolts, or you could help move some of the boulders for the catapults.
You could probably probably start with the boulders, because figure the catapults can really launch those damn things.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a simple strength check.
Nice.
What does this say? 3+1. What?
You have magic bracers or something?
Not that I know of.
I assume your strength is a +4, but it's just like broken out into two different
It's
things.
a +3.
Oh.
So yeah, it's the 6. Oh no, it'd be 5. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where that +1 is coming from.
Yeah, because Bless wouldn't even add that on there. Plus, it'd show the separate number up above. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, you can carry some rocks. You struggle with it a little bit, but you help move boulders to closer to the catapults, to where they can be fired with ease, better than where they are stored. And Yoki, how would you like to help prepare for this problem?
So I was doing the same thing, just helping them set up the stuff outside.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll a simple dexterity check. See how well you. Actually, you can use your intelligence for this because, like, you would know, you'd be using your brain to like precisely hit, the nails. You're not going super fast with it. Like Jack's super dexterous, so he's like, and you're just like, this is the perfect spot. All right. But it takes Jack a second longer to be like, okay, it goes here.
I'm imagining my spikes are all like a little tilted and like
Yoki's
not quite all the way
like,
up.
It goes here, here. So it's almost the same amount of speed. Like
Yoki's are all like perfectly level. It's like double level up.
He's just like looking at it and he's like, yep, perfect, got it.
Pulling out, level, setting up a little bit more there.
You don't have levels at this age period, but yeah.
Plumb line.
Like a potion bottle or
Strength.
something like that. Yeah.
Just using your hands. Pretty straight. Yeah. Okay. So you guys spend most of the evening helping prepare. It is now past dusk in the evening. While you've been out here, you've seen bright flashes of light come from the top floor. out the windows while you're like down here doing stuff, and like every time it happens, it's every like 15 minutes or so. You're not sure what it is, but the priestess said she had to prepare, so you can only assume they're doing some sort of warding up there.
She's getting freaky with her magic stuff.
Does it look like the work is going to start dying down late into the evening, or are they going to like keep going at it strong through the whole night?
It looks like they're pretty much done. They're about as prepared as they can be. Like the armory is empty, all the weapons have been distributed. There are multiple guards, more than what usually were standing on station, but about half of them are up and the other half have gone to go to bed.
Well, I guess we should try and get a little bit of shut-eye and help with the watch in the morning. Unless anybody disagrees.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, you
That's fine as
guys,
ever.
actually, you head up to the third floor, and that's where they have you stay, is in like these special kind of guest rooms for that aren't like the barracks.
Well, at least they didn't have us sleeping in the stalls for the late morning.
Oh, it's gonna be so hard to fall asleep because I'm, night shift.
But you've also been up all day. And late
That's
in the
true.
evening.
Running around town because that seems to be the only thing I do when we come to Broken Hats.
Running around town, traveling here, yeah, you'd be pretty tired.
All right. Well, I will.
You'd be surprised how
Some
easy it
rest.
is to switch back on to sleeping at night, because that's what your body wants to do.
It's going to be once we get back out to sea, switching back to the night crew. That's going to be a bitch.
That would be harder, yes, but I'm not going to make that a problem. Not it's too much. that's too much to keep track of in a D&D game.
Also, I'm a fairly young elf, so I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys all just go to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whilst it's whenever I finish, don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are asleep in these guest quarters, and then you are rudely awoken in the morning by the sound of screams coming from below.
Jump out of bed and start running towards the sound of said screams.
Okay. Yeah,
Does
a lot of
everyone
these
follow us, Captain?
like you can hear. You start heading towards the way down, and you can hear just on the floor below the sounds of like soldiers like swords striking something, and then you hear screams as one of them's picked up, and they're like, and then their scream is cut off, and just as you get to the stairway. Oh, I didn't shadow it out, but that's all right.
Well, I'm getting flashbacks to the future dystopia campaign.
As long as there's no chests.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Ooh, so
is
pretty
this?
in here.
Okay. You turn the corner to the stairs, and you see the shadowy, massive form of Ugatoa stomping up the stairs, just like trailing blood. Like he's walked through a bunch of blood and just leaving massive footprints on the stairs. It's dripping off of his form.
Does he even appear at all injured?
No, not really.
Great.
Does he look happy to see us?
Not in the slightest.
Damn. Hey,
Hard
buddy.
to tell. Hard to tell with a shade, but yeah.
Hey, Squawky, how you feeling?
Long time no see.
Oh,
How-
Yoki.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a terrible roll.
Get those ones out of the way. It's fine.
You know what? I swear, this game just
Why
likes
can't?
this game just likes to bug out on me.
Oh, I was gonna say I can't select my token.
Nope.
Well, whoever hadn't rolled
Son
yet
of a bitch.
doesn't have to change their number, but it freaking
I'm gonna like my second roll better. Considering I rolled a
There we
4 on
go.
the first one. Ow,
I just
what the
could
heck?
not
like the
select my
turn
token.
the turn order will be empty. It'll be fine when I bring it up, but then when soon as someone rolls, it brings everyone up from the last combat on my
Oh.
screen. Like it's not a problem for you guys because you don't see it, but I'm like, I don't want to have to try to dodge all the players. It doesn't make my life any easier. That's the wrong Imiga. That's the old Imiga.
There's the new one.
Okay. Wow. She rolled the best. That's crazy.
You know, the
Uh,
healer going first isn't always bad.
Yeah. So you see Ugatoa stalking up the stairs towards you, and it doesn't look like he's hurt at all, or but it's also hard to tell. So the way this combat is, you're currently fighting Ugatoa, but so is everyone else in this place. So the form that you are fighting is balanced against your party only, but he's considerably stronger than this because he's been ripping through all the other soldiers that are here. But to streamline it, it's just the 5 of you fighting a kind of dumbed down version of him, just because you wouldn't be able to take on his normal form without the help of a bunch of NPCs, and I don't want to do that. So
Yeah, that's too much.
yeah. So I keep closing the character sheets. That's not helpful for me at all. Yeah, so Imiga's gonna just start this off strong with a she's going to cast Bless on 3, so at 3rd level, she's gonna cast Bless on everyone.
Yay, Bless.
Bless.
So she is
Bless her heart.
she's concentrating, blesses up, on the whole party.
Upper bless.
Thoughts up on every time.
I don't think I have Bless on her character sheet. Global attack and save modifiers. Bless and Bless. Okay. And she's just gonna stay there, and that's gonna be her turn. Yeah, she doesn't have any bonus action stuff. So Zephyrin, you're up.
I'm gonna run up and boop it.
Okay.
Right in the snoot.
Does 25 get there?
Oh yeah.
Sweet. There's 12. Does an 18 get there?
No.
Damn.
So you run up, and you see it bite into his shadowy form, and it looks like you did something to it on the first attack, but the second one just kind of through the mist, and you're like, oh, that didn't feel like it hit anything.
Yeah, and that's all she wrote for me.
Okay. Jack, you're up.
I'm gonna go scooching on up here and try and. I guess I could just bonus action dash. Why not? Just keep scurrying around here and then take a stab in the back.
Okay.
With advantage. Oh, wait. I forgot sneak attack. Oh, I gotta check all my boxes. Okay. 29 to hit.
Yep. Yes, 29 will hit.
26 damage.
If you'd have said no, I'd have been so upset.
My 25 hits,
concern.
so
I know.
He's
but
going to use his reaction to. Okay, that doesn't roll automatically because it's not part of the actual.
Oh, it's not 26. It's only 22 because it's stupid immune to.
Because he's immune to necrotic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 22,
20.
so 16. You see, like the you go to stab your blade of the dark captain into him. It's piercing, right? Yeah. Okay. And like you see the shadow like wrap around it and slow it slightly before your blade sinks into him, and it feels like you did a little less than you normally would have.
Ew, gross. It's slimy. That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use his three legendary actions to teleport.
Bye.
what a bitch.
With 30 feet that he can see, so that's around the corner. So there's up. Right there is good. Now it's his turn, and he's going to move.
Oh, you leave our healer alone.
He's going to move out of range of Imaga, so she's going to attack him. With her cutlass. 21 does actually hit for 7 points of slashing. And he's going to use Evil Incarnate. So all of you need to make a Wisdom saving throw. Catrus is good. Yoki, you are not good. Jack, you are not
No.
good.
Bye.
Oh no.
Zephyrin,
Oh,
you are
no.
not good.
Jesus.
Amiga
Nice.
is very much good. So, Yoki, Jack, and Zephyrin are all frightened. What's a good frightened symbol? We'll use the fist.
What did I just do? Oh, damn it.
You are all frightened of Ugatoa for the next minute, but you can save against it at the end of your every time at the end of your turn. I know it doesn't say that on there, but that's because I didn't write it out all the way. And so he's going to use his bonus action to just go ahead and attack Yoki because you're in the way. Yoki, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. You're good. So it doesn't do anything. He reaches out for you with his tendrils and tries to wrap it around your throat, but you resist and you're like, no, get off me. And nothing happens.
Goes to grab the throat and his head just goes whoop.
All right. Catrus, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit over that way. I'm going to cast my Cold Comets as a level 3 spell.
It is a level 3 spell, right?
Oh, it is a level 3 spell. Yeah. And then I'm going to cast 2 of my comets. I guess I'll just put them both right here because otherwise I'll hit Yoki.
Okay. Well, he failed the second one.
Sorry, I forgot to cast both of them.
So he takes 9 total.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use his legendary actions to teleport again.
Does it already automatically add my charisma modifier for my elemental affinity?
Nope.
Okay.
You'll have to go into the spell, the thing that you roll, and click plus charisma.
Okay.
So what's your charisma modifier? Is it 3?
4.
4? So the first one you would have taken 6, and the second one you would have taken 9. So 15 total, so 6 more.
Okay, I think I did it right. I'm just gonna roll this to see if it worked. Yeah,
Yep.
I think that. Yeah,
It
that
worked.
worked. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep. I'm assuming you're done.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
that's
you
all.
said you were done because that's how we used his legendary action. All right,
Yeah.
Yoki, you are up. You cannot move closer to him, and you are at disadvantage to hit him because you are frightened.
Do I have to move away from him?
No, you just can't get any closer.
Okay, I will just do my best then to shoot him.
Okay. 13's not going to get there. And 15's not going to get there. So you just, but like you're a little off because you're like, God, it's terrifying. And so the shots just go wide.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. See if you can resist the effect of the fear. 13, no.
I'm still
all right.
screwed.
Yep. It's back around to Imaga's turn. He hasn't hurt anybody yet, so she's just going to do her peace cleric thing. Equal to your proficiency bonus, which is still a 3. So she's going to use her emboldening bond on is it people you can see within 30 feet? Number of willing creatures within 30 feet. I think that's everybody. If not, she'll just move. Nope, that's not the right button. Where'd my ruler go? My ruler tool disappeared. Oh. What? Why did it do? Okay.
It's
You're
fine.
good.
There's no problems with Roll20. It's perfect.
I don't know. It minimized it. So like it's a tiny little box in between the magnifying glass and the place light button. I have no idea why. So she's gonna move here and she's gonna cast her emboldening bond on Yoki, Zephyrin, and what am I doing? Zephyrin and Jack, which gives you an extra D4 on your first attack.
I think so. It's like 1.
Add that to an attack roll, ability, or saving throw it makes. So you can just choose to not use it on your attack rolls and use it on like your saving throw at the end of the turn but you can only use it once per turn. But it's in addition to bless. So it's like double bless for one attack or saving throw or something. So which is pretty good if you really think about it. That's I guess she'll just move the rest of her movement to keep up. That's the end of her turn. So Zephyrin, it's your turn. You are frightened, so you could like move up here because you're not moving towards him, but you won't be able to go like around the corner.
So if I move there, can I? Oops, wrong way. Can I move along the wall like underneath Yoki?
You can, but you can't go closer to him.
Okay, yep, that's all I needed to know. All right, so I'll move, and then I'll use the thingy. I'll do the wisdom saving throw.
You're just going to save at the end of your turn? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any ranged weapons.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, you are
28.
now no longer feared.
Huzzah.
And that's it. So Jack, you're up.
There's 30. bonus action dash. I guess I'm just gonna keep shooting around Zephyr because he keeps putting himself there.
You're gonna have to shoot around somebody. It's a small hallway. You got a bunch of teammates.
So flintlock pistol would just bless.
And disadvantage.
I think I missed anyways. Was 16.
Yep.
But I will roll the off. No, I bonus action dash, so that will be the end of my turn. Now that I've half deafened Zephyrin.
Alright, he's dumb anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect him.
Get him back for hitting you in the
20
stomach with his axe.
Yes, you are no longer afeared.
Yay!
Okay, and
And
that's
we
the
can
end of your
use
turn.
that empowering bond on a saving throw or an attack, right?
Or an ability check, but you can only use it once
Okay.
per turn.
Okay.
Okay. How far? I think his movement's just 30 feet. Yeah. He's going to go ahead and use his. He's going to use his bonus action to shadow choke Katris. So Katris, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't think Squawky. I think this is the first time Squawky's choked Katris.
I think you're right.
Okay, you fail, so you take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Because it's bracking around and it's a brown effect.
And I also lost my comets. Mm.
Rip.
You lose your comets?
Yeah, it's concentration.
You've got to make a Constitution
Well, you have to make
saving
a
throw.
Okay, you got to make a concentration saving throw. It's different than
Oh.
the con save. So you just got to roll a d10, or I'm sorry, roll another Constitution save.
Okay.
And if you roll higher than a 10, you keep your comets up. If you've done that, they fall off. Okay, you're good.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay.
So the Constitution save was for his ability. Then you have to make a concentration check to keep the spell up.
Okay, okay. So the spell's still up, but
Yes,
I
your spell
failed.
is still up, but you
I got
took the
choked.
damage, and he gained some HP back.
How dare?
What a jerk.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna fear everybody again.
Stop.
Everybody needs to make a wisdom saving throw, except for Yoki, who's already afeared.
Me and Jack are outside 60 feet.
Oh,
Ah!
well, Katris, you are afeared.
Okay.
I got to roll for Imiga. She gets a +8 though, so it's really kind of hard for her to fail this one. She still did though.
Just
How was that?
barely.
1 and 2. Gosh.
Yeah. She's afeared, Katris is afeared, and Yoki's feared. All right, Katris, you are up. You have disadvantage to hit him. Luckily, your dexterity saving throw spells don't matter, but you also cannot move closer to him.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm going to.
Everything's made out of stone. You got fireball.
No, she's a frost mage.
You got ice ball. Cone of
We
cold.
reflavored the minute meteors to be ice.
I'm gonna cast a Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
As a level 2 spell.
And an exploding
That
snowball
one does.
sounds pretty cool.
So okay, so you had disadvantage to hit with that because it is a ranged spell attack.
That's right.
But the
I forgot.
18 still doesn't hit, so it's okay.
Oh, it's fine then. And then I'm gonna cast 2 more comments at him.
You will attempt to save.
Jeez, that elemental affinity is so nice.
Okay, saves the first one. He saves the second
Save.
one. So 5 and 7, so 12. And he's going to use his shadow absorb reaction. I wish it was like an actual real thing. So he reduces 9 from the second attack down to 0, so he takes 5 total. Because it doesn't overlap, so he can't just be like, "Oh, I absorbed 9 of the 15 damage, just one attack." So one of them was 7 and one of them was 5, so he absorbs the 9 or the 7 damage, even though he got 9 on there. So his reaction's down. Katris, you done?
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Okay, you can make another wisdom saving throw to try to resist fear at the end of your turn. You are good. You are no longer feared. Okay. And Yoki, you're up. Still feared. Still can't move closer to him.
I
Would like to rage.
gonna cast Shatter.
Okay.
At level 2.
Wow, that's some good rolls. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, plus a D8. My fault.
Well, what do you mean plus a D8?
Damage. Plus D8 damage because of arcane focus.
Arcane focus is when you do damage with a spell, you add an extra D8. Okay.
Yar. Because if I use my arcane focus, I get a plus D8 to my damage. It saves anyway.
Okay. So 28. So he takes 19. Still a pretty hefty hit. You rolled really well on that spell. 2 8s and 2 6s on 4d8 is pretty insane.
Yeah.
Okay. I assume you position it so it only hits him and like nothing else in the room and Catrus.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius, so I tried to center it on him as much as, or on them as much as possible.
Okay.
Then I will try and take a shot with the force cannon.
Okay. No, 17's not going to get there. You used your empowering bond. Did you actually want to do that?
For the
It's a new mechanic, so if you didn't mean to do that, I will let you take it back, but I'll only let you that happen like once before I'm like, oh, well, you used it.
Did that not apply it to
Apply it to what?
the shatter?
No, you shatter. It doesn't do anything for shatter. It's hit rolls, saving throws, or ability checks. So you could have saved it for your wisdom save against the fear at the end of the turn, or you could use it on an attack roll.
I accidentally had it ticked.
Okay. Well, it just remember in the future, I'm letting you get a freebie. But if you do it again, I'm just going to say, no, you forgot. You used it on the attack. But yeah. So you can use it on the fear saving throw if you want.
Use wisdom?
Yes, wisdom. You should have bless and empowered bond checked.
I don't have that as a... Still no.
You don't have disadvantage on the saving throw.
That's just because it's selected from attack.
Yeah, it's selected. So you rolled a 15, which is good enough to beat his 14 DC. So you are not feared anymore. That's the end of your turn, so it's back to Imaga. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not really having him attack anybody right now.
Like he's trying to get somewhere.
Almost like he's going somewhere.
Doesn't he want to stay and fight?
Well, let's hope he can't just pull some bullshit and get on the other side of the door. Because I'm pretty sure the font is what, this big golden thing up here?
No, the font is not in the building.
Oh, okay.
That's why I kind of wanted to shadow it out, because I used somebody else's map and just kind of remade it to be my own. And like this gold treasure room has no importance, so it's not actually there.
Unless Jack doesn't see it.
It's literally not there. So if he goes over there trying to find a secret door, I'll be like, "There's no secret door." I already told you
all of
it's
nothing.
not there. All right, Emiga. Jeez, what does she do? I guess she just saves at the end of her turn because she doesn't want to go backwards.
Does she have? I was going to say, does she have any offensive cantrips?
From that range?
I don't know the range on Toll the Dead.
Oh, true.
Don't think so.
50
She
feet?
has Sacred Flame, but I don't know what the range of Sacred Flame is off the top of my head. Oh, it's 60 feet. I guess she could try to hit with that. YOLO! Sacred Flame. DC 16 Dexterity for demands. He makes it. She does no damage. And she rolled her wisdom save, so she's not feared anymore.
So,
And that's all she wrote. All right, Zephyrin, you're up.
all right. I'm going to move, dash, and then bonus action boop him.
Okay.
Get this charger.
What devil?
What the dog doing?
I don't know. She started growling.
Nat 20. I would like to throw some critties on that shit.
Okay.
Or just some smite. That's what it's called.
Just noticed the unicorn.
Ah,
Add an extra 34 radiant damage to that.
It's Paladin.
wow! What the fuck?
Why is it 68?
Because it's 2d8 for a first level spell slot, 3d8 for a second, and then the crit doubles the damage. Doubles the dice.
Dice rolled.
Oh shit!
That's why most paladins
19.
save that shit for smites.
26. So 60 points of damage total?
Yeah.
Hot damn, Zephyrin.
Zephyr just runs up, you son of a bitch! And yes, I did want to use the empowering bond on the attack.
You did. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Jack, you're up.
Let's
Actually, at the end of Zephyrин's turn, he's going to
Be a bitch.
he's going to use one legendary action to punch Zephyrin in the face for 15 necrotic.
Oh, that will hit.
Not the face.
Zephyrin's modeling career. No.
And I would like to rebuke him.
Okay.
Hellishly. You can ignore the 7, so it's just 6 fire damage.
He'll use a legendary resistance on that.
One down.
Take 3. Okay. You do realize that Hellish Rebuke is a smite slot, right?
Yeah, I'm going to try and squeeze out some more damage on him.
Jack, now it's your turn.
I
Sorry.
didn't think, that 60 was good enough. I wanted to do 60. Damn it.
I'm gonna go running up here. Do I have sneak attack?
With a friend within 5 feet, yeah.
Okay. Then let's give it a
So honestly, do
try.
you consider Zephyrin a friend?
Well, Zephyrin,
Good thing
take 12 points of damage as Jack runs up and shoots you in the back.
The answer is no.
That hurts. That hurts a lot.
It can't be as bad as him hitting you in the face. You should dodge his last attack. He knocked you into it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, he's going to use his another legendary action to punch Zephyrin in the face. He's going to miss.
That will not get there.
Okay. Now it's his turn. He's going to go ahead and punch Zephyr in the face. 25 for 16 points on necrotic.
That'll unfortunately get there.
He's going to punch Zephyr in the face again.
Shit.
28 for 9 points on necrotic.
And I'm at 0 hit points.
Okay. Zephyr falls unconscious, and he's going to move.
Goodbye.
Actually, before he does his full movement, he's going to stop and turn around and try to choke Jack. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Jack, please.
11?
11. That's not enough. Okay.
Oh, it's a
take
good
12
thing he rolled max
Well,
damage, or
take
I'd
12
be a little
points
upset
of
about
necrotic,
that.
and he gains 12 HP, and then he moves the rest of the way. And yeah, that's gonna be his turn. Catrus, you're up.
Yeah, choke me, Ugatoa.
Choke me, daddy.
I guess I'm gonna move. Hold on.
Yes, block the door. Yes.
I'm gonna go right here. Can I still see him around the corner
Yep.
there?
Yep.
Okay.
There's not actually. This door is not actually
Oh, okay.
closed.
Cool.
If it was, it's not anymore.
If it was, he just walked right through it.
Let's cast another Chaos Bolt at a level 2.
Okay. 20 does not hit.
Shit. And then I'll cast my last 2 comets.
Okay. Fails the first one. Succeeds the second one, so he will use his secondary legendary resistance on the first one. So he takes 9 total.
Yeah.
Just nickel and diming this bitch.
Sure, he'll just use his shadow absorb.
I think me and Zephyr got some pretty good attacks in, but he's also probably recovered most of that. So
7.
Oh, I'm nickel and diming him. You
he
guys are doing good
He takes
damage.
4 total. Okay. Catrus, anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay, Yoki, you're up.
I will move and action move. Get to there.
Okay.
Then force cannon through the door.
Okay. 19 does not hit.
That is my turn.
Imaga's turn. And she saw Zephyr just get punched in the face until he fell down.
and shot once, but we won't talk about that.
The shot did less damage than every single punch, so...
To be fair, if Jack didn't shoot me in the back, I would still be standing.
It was like an arm shot. Like, it was a grazing blow.
Because I had 9 health, and then he did 9 damage.
No.
I think if you go unconscious... Does the bless fall off when he goes unconscious?
No, I still get bless. It's
Okay.
unless she...
Unless she goes unconscious. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can add bless to death saves, right?
Yeah. This is awkward. She's going to fucking healing word this turd nugget on the ground because she couldn't get close enough for cure wounds.
Herd
You get
nugget.
6 points of healing back as she rolls a 1. She could use her action to like move, but I don't know. I don't think I want her to get in the way of the door, so she'll stop here. Sure. Zephyr, you're up. You're lying prone on the ground. You wake up from the healing spell, and you're like, "Ow, that fucking hurt."
I'm going to use my... Oh, shit, I can't. I can either use my bonus action to take the healing potion and then run over there, dash, and hit him in the ass again. I'll use half my movement to stand up, and then I'll move. I'll move 10 feet because I really don't feel like standing in front of Yoki.
Well, you're going to make Jack go around or use 5 feet of movement to move through one of you.
I mean, either way, Jack is fucked, so. Then he's got pistols, he's fine.
Okay.
And then the bonus action versus action, I'm taking a healing potion.
Okay.
No, I mean, if I use my action, it's the full thing, right?
Well, no, you can use a potion as a bonus action. To heal someone else with a potion, you have to use an action.
Okay, I will use a bonus action to drink my greater healing potion.
.44 plus 4.
I kept wanting to do 44 minus 4.
Okay. I mean, if you want to take away the healing, go for it. Gain 12, that's pretty good. That's one punch.
Right? I've still got my action.
What to do? What to do?
Zephyr's just going to touch himself with lay on hands.
Yep. Just using all of it?
Zephyr, time
Yep.
and place.
Okay.
But this makes me feel better.
Doesn't make me feel better.
Makes us all feel better, buddy.
Are you done?
Yep, that's all she wrote.
All right, at the end of Zephyr's turn, he's going to use his legendary actions to teleport.
No, he's getting away.
And he can eat 30 feet a turn.
An extra 30 feet a turn. He uses all his legendary actions, but he had to turn and pummel Zephyr into the ground one time. Like,
Fuck yeah. I mean, to be fair, Zephyr did
60 points of damage to him in one turn. Yes.
It slapped him one.
So I guess I will move and then bonus action dash my way after him. Where are you going?
Just full
Aren't
on
you
ignoring
happy
you.
to see me?
He hasn't hit
back.
Jack. Well, no, I guess he choked Jack once.
He choked me.
But that was because Zephyr
on.
already went down. Otherwise, he would have just choked Zephyr.
I would.
Yeah, that was bad.
Come back, Kuatoa Daddy. 22 for 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. He's going to turn around and choke you, Daddy, again. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Gets there one time.
13 is enough. It's only a 12. It's a bonus action thing, so the save is not very high. You guys just keep failing the 12 saving throw. All right.
Well, he's put points in con.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's got to go around the middle thing, so 30. Is Jack close enough? He is. He's going to use his fear. Jack, you're the only one who has to roll against it.
Eat shit.
Nope, you are afeared.
Great.
That's the end of his turn. So, Katris, you're up.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna yell after him. Squawky, if you could hear us, we're trying to help. We don't want to hurt you. And then I'm gonna cast my last comet, or use my last comets. Can they reach?
I don't know. What's the range?
Oh yeah, 120 feet. Okay,
I figured.
I can cast 2 of them right here.
Okay. Dexterity saving throws. makes the first one, doesn't make the second one. He'll use his last legendary resistance to take 14 total.
Then you start using Hold Monster or whatever.
You think she has that?
That sounds way
She's
too
got hold
easy.
iceberg though.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, Yoki, you're up.
Yoki will. And just bonus action. I'll try another shatter.
Okay. Much more down to earth 12.
So good.
Well, we rolled a 1.
There's a
so
1.
he's out of legendary resistances.
And then follow it up with a just a force cannon.
23 will hit for 14 points of damage. And you push him 5 feet.
Dang.
Tapping the monster.
That'll be my turn.
14 damage to push him 5 feet is actually not that bad.
True.
Imaga's turn. Oh boy. He's pretty far away from her. 5, 10, 15. Oops. 25, 30. And she'll turn around and just cure wounds Jack. Let's see. She used the first level spell. She used the third level. She'll cast it at level 2. You get 14 HP back, Jack.
Yay!
And that's going to be her turn.
Oh,
Zephyr,
I can't even. That's
you're up.
overhealing.
Yeah, everyone got in the way.
Well, that's what you get for getting knocked down.
But he got
Do
up
better.
again.
Ain't no one gonna keep him down.
Thank you.
That's what you get for being in the way and getting shot in the back by your captain.
That'll learn you. My bullets have priority.
I'm gonna run there. I'm gonna have to dash to get there.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use 2 legendary actions to shadow choke you.
What a bitch.
DC 12 Constitution saving throw. You're good.
And I did not use the empowering bond on that one.
Okay. Jack, you're up.
Man, this guy's like chasing a shadow. Sorry, I'll take my turn now.
Why is Jack way over there? You were on the other
I
side.
can't
of
move
Yoki.
closer to him.
He can't go closer. He's right.
Oh, so now you're just gonna shoot me in the back again.
Yeah.
2 shots with disadvantage. That'll learn you to.
Disadvantage, and he's got like 3/4 cover from that angle.
Your face has 3/4 cover. Boy, that first roll probably would have gotten there.
Yeah, it would have. But the 13 is not going to.
Hey, at least that 13 doesn't shoot me. Neither does that
19's not
19.
gonna get there.
Nope.
Well, give me that saving throw. That's
You're
good.
There we go.
You're no longer afeared.
Man, that's my turn.
Okay. He's going to turn around and shadow choke Zephyrin again with his bonus action to start his turn.
16.
16 will be fine. He doesn't get anything from that, so 25, 30. Not quite out the door yet.
How tall is this thing?
Pretty tall.
It's like something right in the middle.
Yeah. Taller than he is, for sure. Is Zephyrin within 60 feet now? Yeah, I guess he'll just use his action to fear again.
That's a wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
I will be using Empowering Bond on this one.
17 gets her.
Yay!
Okay, Katris, you're up.
Well, I think I can come here if I do my dash action. And is it just the gold part that's tall, or is this entire thing tall?
Just this circle here in the middle.
Okay, then I can shoot him with a couple more comets as a bonus action.
I thought you used all 6 of them.
No, I casted it again.
Oh, is that what
So
happened?
I cast it once, used 6, and then the last turn I cast it again,
Gotcha.
used 2. I still have 4 more.
Okay.
Yeah, last turn when I cast it, that was my action, was casting it, and then I bonus actioned using 2 of the comets.
Okay.
I have no more level 3 spells left.
I don't have any level 3 spells.
Either.
I don't have any spells.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Yoki, you're up.
I will.
Actually, at the end of Katris' turn, he's just going to use 3 legendary actions and out the door.
Oh, what a bitch.
Would I have been able to see him leave, or would that have obstructed the view?
You wouldn't have been able to really see him all that well.
Oh, look at how pretty.
Did I?
We're on that thing with the Everfont. Yeah.
What was he at? Okay.
Just gonna use everything to run up to there and see that he's not there, and be like, "It's my turn."
Okay. Imaga's turn. 5, 10. Just gonna bonus that or regular action dash. And that's it. Zephyrin, you're up.
Zephyr's just gonna fucking book it towards the door.
Are you done? Hello?
Sorry, I was
There he
counting.
goes.
In there.
Why you do this to me?
That's my move dash. What? Well, because raisins.
Okay.
Can I see him? Can I see Ugatoa?
Technically, yeah.
If I got javelin at him.
What's Javelin's range? He's outside of your.
Oops.
30.
That's not
120.
He's outside of 38 feet. So.
Okay. So it'd be the 17. Or the 17 plus 7.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you can ignore the charger.
So 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay, Jack, you're up.
Whole round of yeeting myself to the entrance. It's movement, bonus action dash, standard action dash.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. It's his turn.
God damn, he's gonna get to the fucking font. I got like 5 health left too.
Throw bodies at the problem.
Yes. What happened to everyone else? What happened to all the lords and shit?
They're dying along the way.
I'm going to.
I told you that he's fighting everything along the way, so they are literally throwing corpses at him and dying while you are attacking him. It's just you cannot visualize it because this isn't a movie.
Okay, so I'm going to, if I use my dash action, it's going to put me outside.
Okay, how far?
20 feet.
20 feet out the door?
Yeah. Wait, was that right? Hold on. Let me pull my ruler again. It said it was 40 to that. Let's see.
It would
Yeah,
be
'cause-
40 to stand next to Jack.
Yep, and then I have 30 movement speed, so 20. I'm sorry,
Okay.
20.
Because you were
20
next
more
to
out the
Emega,
door.
right? You were right there.
That's where I put you.
So 20 out the door, not 40. I'm sorry. That was me forgetting
Is
how
that
to
good?
math. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Yoki, you're up.
I will.
You can go straight through here, by the way.
I can go straight through there. Okay, cool.
It's just the gold circle that is. It's a giant bell.
So that's 35, and then I would continue out another 25 outside.
Okay. So
And-
you're right there. So
Could
this is where I put you.
Yep, that's fine. Could I bonus action force cannon?
Yeah. 24 will hit for 10 points of damage.
No, you're pushing him closer.
It's my turn.
All right. It's now Imega's turn. Yep.
She got taller.
That's not how that's supposed to do things. What are you doing to me, game? How did I click on that tiny little box? I can't ever click on that. 30.
Don't touch the tower in the middle. It stretches you out.
She can go 25 outside too, so she's going to be right next to Yoki. Actually, she's just going to kind of move off to the side, get out of the way of the melee for the melee. And that's her turn. So Zephyrin, you're up. Right at the doorway.
I would like to move 70 feet towards Ugatoa.
You want to go 30 and then see what you see, or no?
I can do 5 and then see what I can see, and then just go from there.
Okay.
Oh, of course everyone. Of course everyone's in my fucking way.
Wait, you went out the left side of the door?
Yes, I'd be on the right side. I'd be over by Emega. Hey, no one's in my way now. I'm gonna move there and use my crusher, not crusher, charger feet. $26.
Okay. He's going to use his shadow absorb.
And then I'm gonna add 23 smite.
Okay.
Because he's way too fucking close.
15, so 38. Minus the 6, it's 32. Okay.
That was my last second level spell slot. And that's it.
All right. Jack, you're up.
Yay! I too will take 5 feet to get to the edge of this and then see what I see.
Okay, you're on the right side of the door, so you're over here.
Cool. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's do full 30 feet to get through Catris. Bonus action dash to here. And more kaboom.
Yep.
Wait, I get sneak attack. Yay. 20 doesn't hit.
20 doesn't hit.
Dang, so close.
You didn't
That's
use
my
your
turn.
you didn't use your empowered and bond.
I have a suspicion he's going to fear us.
All right. At the end of Jack's turn, he's going to use 3 legendary actions to teleport.
He's very committed.
Yeah.
He's not interested in fighting us.
No, not particularly. No. Okay. He raises his arm with the staff in it, and seems like he's ready to throw it into the Everswamp. Catris, you're up.
Ah, fuck, he moved.
Oh. I'm gonna do dash action here and then cast my last 2 comets. Nothing but a prayer and a dream.
So 13 and 7 is 20. Okay.
And that's all I can do.
All right. Yoki, you're up.
I will just run 30. Um, I will bonus action force cannon, just pushing him closer every time.
I have enough trouble keeping up with him.
Yep. 14 hits, and you actually push him to the edge of the fountain.
I will try and firebolt.
Okay.
Oh god, don't roll a 1.
You guys have taken no damage. If he hits you, oh well. It's a firebolt. 15's not going to hit.
That is my turn.
Okay. It's ending his turn. Oh, what does she have? Let's see. Nothing good. That's her whole turn. Zephyrin, you're up.
I mean, Zephyr's gonna do what he's been doing, just run up and poop him on the ass.
Okay.
Does a 20 get there?
Nope.
Damn. Yep, that's it for Zephyr.
Ooh, double ones. That sucks.
Yeah.
Jack, you're up.
Oh, he's so far away. There's a bonus action dash. I really don't have a lot of utility to use here.
I mean, you've got 2 pistols and a sneak attack with some dreams. What's the worst that happens if we fail?
You know, the end of the world or whatever. It's probably fine.
A Kuatoa invasion. It's all good.
Yeah.
Come to find out, this doesn't actually do what he thinks it does. It rips him apart.
Just ends up with a wet stick.
That'd be great. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I'll just take my shot.
When he doesn't
He
get
doesn't
there.
Why is it blue?
I mean,
Because reasons.
Oh, weird.
Because you critted and you crit like max and minimum damage.
Yep.
Or
That's
minimum
funny.
roll.
I made pretty colors.
All right. It's his turn. He's going to attempt to throw it in the Everfont.
Nat one
Those of
throws,
you-
throws it backwards.
Well, I'm going to give those of you that I'm going to give all of you a chance, a reaction to him doing this, because this is do or die. And you have to explain to me what you're doing and how you're doing it, and then I will give you a roll on how you're trying to stop him. So, who would like to go first? If anybody has an idea.
I'm sorry, I don't. Can you explain again what it is you're having us do?
You can try to use a spell to stop him. You can try to physically stop him. You can try to use a weapon to stop him. You're trying to stop him doing everything you can.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And you have a reaction to do whatever you want to try to stop him, because this is it. If you don't stop him here, he's throwing that staff in the Everfont.
I gotcha. I'm gonna try talking to him because
Now is the
I mean-
time for talk.
I already tried before, but he ran away.
I mean, all I can think for Zephyrin to do, he's not much on grappling. Like, I can just think about smacking.
Because I wanna once again try to reach Walkie.
Okay.
Since I'm-
Whoever wants to. Okay, so you can't just hit him. Cannot just use a melee attack to try to stop him, because you guys had your chances and you failed.
Could I try to use my axe to hook the staff and throw it backwards?
You could try, yeah.
What would you like me to do?
It's going
for
to be a
that?
contested acrobatics check against his acrobatics.
So
Or
athletics
sorry,
versus-
athletics. Sorry,
Okay, athletics
versus
versus athletics.
Yep.
Hey, guess who's not proficient in athletic?
You're a paladin.
Zephyrin.
Why are
Deception, intimidation, persuasion, and stealth.
Why stealth?
why stealth?
To sneak onto other ships to kill people. That's why.
He's stealthy
Well,
paladin.
he is proficient in athletics, so let's see what you get.
That's
22
not
is
bad.
not bad. You beat him. He has a +9 and rolled a 2.
Oh shit.
So you reach up and you hook your axe like onto his wrist, and it stops him for a second. And then he just kind of like lifts you off the ground. You've slowed him down, but you haven't stopped him. So
So as I am just mad dashing as fast as possible, I'm pretty sure I've been sprinting as hard as possible for the last like 3 or 4 rounds. Those last few feet as he's rearing back and getting shunted towards the well by the force cannon, because that all happened this last turn. I'm gonna dive, take a shot, throw the pistol, dive the last 10, 15 feet, and try to grab the staff that's still behind him.
okay,
That Zephyr has slowed down.
Zephyr has slowed it down, and he slowed it down enough to where you can reach it. Go ahead and it's you're running and jumping, so it's going to be athletics.
Yep. I'm gonna fall flat on my face. I rolled a 10.
9. You go and you try to grab it. You get your fingers on the tip of it, and then just slip right off. And he keeps raising Zephyr into the air. All right, you got Yoki and Katris. You got.
Let's see.
So you can use an attack, but you can't attack him. You can do, if you want to try to do something fancy with an attack, you can do that. But you can't just attack him because he's already. Well, I didn't say you could move.
No, I'm sorry. I was just figuring things out. Like distance
It's
wise.
just suddenly 30 feet closer.
Yeah, you both moved.
Oh.
That's not a thing.
No,
You get a
I'm not.
reaction from where you're at.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Oh.
figuring out distances.
That's fine.
This is
Use
basically
the ruler. You have a ruler.
all I can do.
Pages is at 50. Yoki's at 75. Your characters are making split-second decisions. Their players are like,
Yep.
math.
Right.
Yep. Because you gotta think. If you come up with a really good idea, I'm gonna award you with it for it. If you come up with a dumb idea, it's gonna be a harder check. This is where like utility spells and all that fun stuff comes into play that nobody ever takes.
Yeah, where's your mage hand?
I took shape water because I figured it'd be helpful on the high seas.
I can't get
Probably
close
true.
enough to do. Oh, I'm not close enough to do what I had in mind, but I don't know if it'd be possible anyway.
What's the range on shaped water?
That's 30 feet. It's too far.
Oh, damn. I was gonna say if he could like freeze the patch right in front of him, maybe.
That's what I was thinking, but I can't move, so I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what to do. Okay, how about this? Wait, well, let me check something. Feet. Oh, 60
Time
feet.
slows down. Kate just pulls out his spell book and starts looking.
Spell slot 1. Okay, I am going to try to be real fancy and hit his wrist with my ice knife to see if I can sever his hand from his arm.
Okay. It's going to be a very difficult check,
I don't know what else to do, so
It's
I'm going to
not
try.
a bad idea though.
but Zephyr is holding on, so his arm's not moving particularly fast. So go ahead and roll an attack with your ice knife.
Okay.
Oh, it's a wait. I thought ice knife was a 2-hit spell.
It is. It'd be a 13. And then it
Yeah.
explodes and does damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
a 14? Yeah. I mean, no.
Wait,
14's
I think
not high enough.
I can re-roll the damage if I empower it.
Reroll the damage?
That's damage. You need
That
to
doesn't help.
reroll
You
the
didn't,
2
you
hit.
didn't hit him.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Shit.
It's a very
Okay.
pretty explosion.
And it just past his wrist.
Oh, I tried.
So basically,
Yogi.
the only thing I can do is try and force cannon it out, like the back of his hand, to try and let go of it, so he doesn't actually get any accuracy on the throw.
Okay.
This whole time, Yoki's just like shunting him towards the well and then knocks the staff into the well.
I mean,
I'm waiting for that.
Where's Yoki?
I'm waiting for like
I-
natural
He might
one.
like
You just
not launch it over there.
Because what I was gonna try and do, if I could, if I was closer, was roper climbing. But then I was like, what happens if, as he throws it, I try and catapult it like the opposite direction? I was like, still not close enough. So yeah, force cannon.
That would be a really cool use of catapult, though.
I was
If
just like,
if you had been close enough, I would have given you props for that. But
yeah,
I mean, a 30.
It's 30.
You rolled a 30 to hit. That's pretty insane. All right, so you were trying to hit it out of his hand?
yeah. So like, as he's about to throw, like hit the hand, so he lets go, so he doesn't actually get to throw it. It kind of
Because Zephyr's pulling it back, so if he lets go, it'll go backwards.
basically trying to knock it out of his hand.
Well, he's already moving forward with Zephyr. He's already lifting Zephyr up. So you're trying to knock it. I
Just
need to know
out.
the exact wording of what you're trying to do here.
I'm trying to knock the staff, release his grip on the staff, basically.
You're trying to hit his hand to release the staff,
Yeah, like
the back of his hand. Okay.
arm, hand, like that area to try and dislodge it. That's
I mean,
Go
he's made out
ahead
of shadows.
and-
Maybe it'll disperse the hand.
Roll a d6. If you roll even, the staff goes forward. If you roll odds, he'll drop it out the back of his hand because he's already moving forward. Oh well, odd. You hit the back of his hand, and like Zephyr's just holding him back just enough to where it dislodges it from his hand, and it just falls, and you hear him go, "No!" And all right, you guys have bought yourself another round of combat while he has to try to pick up his staff again. So we are back to Katris after Ugatoa.
Oh fuck. Okay.
No pressure.
yeah.
Can I guess? Do I still have a level? I have one level 2 spell left. I'm gonna cast Nilok Snowball Storm at him in hopes of slowing him down.
Okay. I'm assuming that's going to hit Zephyrin too, where like
If I put it here, it will not hit him.
416 I love.
Oh.
he saves, so 8 points of damage.
And I guess I'm gonna move a little bit closer since I can.
Okay.
Right here.
All right,
And that's it.
Yoki, it's your turn. It literally came down to Yoki being the last
Right.
one who had a chance to stop him out of everyone. The dice almost said you fail. Because if Jordan had said, "I'm going to try to shoot it as he lets go," he could have launched it over the Everfont to the other side. But you were trying to hit his hand and make him drop it. So like the momentum could have been just him going forward and letting go, which would have been bad. But you got, that's why you had the 50-50 chance of having him drop it or letting him go forward.
Did he
Because
cut out for anyone else?
oh, sorry.
No, I
am I
heard
dead?
most of it.
Okay.
Oh, he's fine.
Okay.
The other thing I guess I didn't really factor into it is how much the staff weighs, because obviously catapult is
It doesn't weigh very much. Catapult can throw stuff up to like 10 pounds, I think.
5 pounds.
5 pounds? Yeah, it's not that heavy.
Okay, I am gonna, from where I am though, try and catapult the. I'm gonna catapult the staff away from him.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and just link catapult so I can read what it exactly how it works, because nobody ever uses it. Within range, it isn't being worn or carried. It flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts against a solid surface. What it would strike a creature on fail safe, blah 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 blah. Okay, so you're just trying to take it and chuck it back towards the door?
Just back towards, back away. So like back this way, as
Okay.
far as I can.
90 feet. All right, get my ruler. Yep. Let's Roll out, not in. Where does it land? Right there. Can somebody like ping that so I don't lose it?
Mhm.
Just keep pinging it.
Everyone ping.
Just keep pinging it so that I can draw it.
So pretty.
Perfect. That's where the staff,
That was really
where the
pretty.
cursed staff is.
Yay, we've bought more time.
Oh, but I'm out of my higher level spell slots. Oy.
Yeah. I will then.
Oh wait, I've got sorcery points. Oh,
You've got lots of those.
I do.
Can I shoot? Can I shoot him without? Do I have to worry about Catrus in the way?
I mean, so your teammates don't count as cover,
Okay.
but
Cool.
you do know that he's right on the edge of the font, and you don't know what will happen if you push him into the water.
My thought is he's going further away from the staff if I can hit him. So
He might go into the farm.
we'll risk it.
21. Yeah, 12 points of damage.
Oh, all this time I could have been using magical guidance. Oh well. It's fine.
We'll roll a d6. Even he goes into the water. Odds he does not. Odds he doesn't quite fall over the edge of the water. You don't know what it would do, but it probably is not going to be good. Okay, it's
That is
Imogo's
my
turn.
turn.
I'm just going to skip her turn because she can't do anything.
That
You get
means
closer, but right now
Zephyrian.
it's less about what she does because she's an NPC. Zephyrin, you're up.
I'll take that 5-foot step and swing my heart out.
Okay. No, 15 is not going to get there, and 13 is not going to get there.
Oof. At least you're consistent.
Anything else?
He's probably immune to fear, so
You haven't tried.
yeah. But I've already used my action.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's fine.
Jack, you're up.
Cool. Continuing my tumble, standing myself up, and
Oh yeah, you were prone because you missed the
I
athletics
missed.
check.
Am I still in the same spot?
You would have been closer, but yeah, you could be like here.
Yeah.
Wait, no, like here, because you would have fallen off of. Because he was back 5 feet, and you would have fallen
Yep.
off and fallen backwards. So yeah, I mean, that's still close enough for you to get within melee, but yeah.
Yeah. My movement to stand up and scoot over here.
I thought you might go
And-
try to stand on the edge of the fountain to get advantage, but I was going to be like, I don't know about that
crazy.
one.
I'm crazy. I'm not insane.
I mean, you've drank this stuff. It's not that bad.
Did I?
Yeah, you've drank the water, yeah.
Oh, was it
Remember-
tasty?
remember it's
bad,
magical
but
Red Bull?
You don't know what if you fall into it, if it'll do anything. Yeah, 27 will hit. And how do you want to do this?
Oh,
Yes.
yes. As he's turning around and the staff just gets yeeted past me and him. Oh, I want to jump off of the staff as it's flying through the air and come down into his forehead.
Blade down
Yeah,
or like a chop?
blade down.
Blade down. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So shit, and like you see it stab deep into the shadowy form, and then the shadowy form shrinks and shrinks and shrinks, and you're like, oh, I'm not stopping, and then you drive your sword through Squawky's skull and out the back, and his eyes glaze over, the red leaves them, and his small bird-like form hits the ground.
I let go of my sword and fall backwards and sit down.
Time to make a note. Jack murdered Squawky.
And it was on purpose.
It was
Zephyrin,
kind of
he
inevitable.
was at 8 HP. If you had hit him, you would have killed him.
It'd been great.
I'm glad that Jack was the one to do it, though.
I'm yeah, fuck you, Jack.
What do you guys do?
I am going to approach his body and pay my respects.
Yoki's gonna head straight back to the staff.
Zevran's just gonna stand there.
And Jack is just gonna keep staring in shock at his sword sticking out of
Oh,
his friend.
God.
Go ahead and, for Jack, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw. You would not have blessing in power at this point.
Well, 9.
9. You're just kind of in shock that you stopped Ugatoa, but your friend Squawky is dead at your hand, but well, everybody's hands, but specifically, you're the one who ended him. Okay. So that's one round.
I am going to, because there's all these are all trees, I'm assuming, around us, right?
Mhm.
I am going to grab branches that I can to craft a litter so that we can take his body with us.
Okay. Well, you will. What kind of bladed weapon do you have?
I have a dagger, but I was thinking of like picking up branches on the ground.
On the ground, there are no branches on the ground.
Oh. Well, I have a Dungeoneer's pack. Let me see what's in that.
Not an
Crowbar.
axe.
Not an axe.
Whilst all this is going on, Yoki's going to have casted Detect Magic to see if the staff still holds anything.
You're using a spell slot.
Yeah, casting it instantly. Realizes there might not be not a time to waste, so
Yeah, it's magical.
it's still magical.
Don't touch it.
Okay. Does Zephyrin want to do anything? Because Jack's going to lose a round for being almost comatose.
I mean, no. Zevran's just kind of standing there waiting for orders.
Oh, how about since he's got an axe, why don't I have Zephyrin help me chop the
Well, you
branches?
got to tell him. But that was, you already tried, so that was round 2.
Got it.
We are on round 3.
Hey, Zephyrin, could I borrow you and your axe? I'm gonna try to craft a litter so we can take Squawky with us.
You're going to make kittens with wood?
No, the thing that you put incapacitated people in to drag behind you, that's called a litter.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make.
Zephyrin will follow.
Okay. Your conversation took the whole round. Jack, you come to and you're like, "Oh shit! What's happening? What do I do?"
I guess I'll spend my next round slowly getting up and slowly moving towards Squawky, but I'm still not going to pull my weapon out.
Okay. Yoki.
I will have pulled the rope of climbing out and got it to knot itself around the staff so I don't have to touch it, but I can still pick it up.
Okay.
And I would have instantly headed in and looked for, is it Lyris? The
Lyris.
Lyris. I would have started looking for them. Shouting as I'm going.
You're right to the edge of the door. So that's round 3. We're on round 4.
I imagine it's going to take a couple rounds to build a litter. I don't actually know how long that would take. So I've got some rope. So I'm going to rope together 2 branches.
Well,
And-
Zephyrin, do you try to chop down the tree?
I mean, he'd aim for branches. It wouldn't
Okay.
be like trying to chop down the tree.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check to see if you can get up high enough to chop a tree branch.
Oh, if they're really high up, I'll just walk up the side of the tree.
Silly Dampiers.
As everyone sees him just walk up the side of the tree like it's nothing.
I didn't know you could do that. That's funny.
Okay, so you reached some trees, but you had to use your action to get there. So that's it for you. Catris, you don't have any branches to rope together yet.
Nope. So I'll just sit here and wait for him to knock him down.
Okay, Jack.
Gonna close his eyes, mutter an apology to Squawky, plant his boot in his chest, and pull his sword out.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
There's squawky brains on your sword.
Yeah.
Yoki, what do you do for round 4?
Just shouting for Lyris.
Okay, are
Looking
you
for anyone.
running through the temple?
Not necessarily running, but like walking and shouting at the same
With
time.
purpose.
So you're not using your
Moving with
action to dash?
Would I know where she's located? Because if I know where she'll be located, then I would be running straight for that. But if I don't, I'm not gonna run. without knowing
She
where
would
I'm going.
be in this southeastern room because that's her room.
Okay, then yeah, I'd be booking it to that.
Okay. Okay, you make it there. That's the end of round 4. I will just assume that Yoki moves another 60 feet towards her place.
Yep. He's obviously shouting out for her, trying to get their attention.
Okay. Anyone else?
Nope. Still working on the litter.
Zach, go ahead and make an attack and roll against the tree. $24. Yeah, you chop off a couple branches.
Misses the tree. This tree's AC is 25.
No, it's pretty high though. Not a standard
Ironwood.
tree. It's not a standard tree. But you rolled a 24.
And Zephyrin would ask Catris, why would we not just drag the body as if it were any other corpse?
Well, Zephyrin, he's our friend and a crewmate, and we've known him for years. I don't expect you to understand, but I appreciate your help.
My last captain, Ivan, would have just thrown him overboard. And then he'll continue doing whatever.
Your last captain was Ivan? Hold on.
His name was Ivan, yes.
When we get back to the ship, I've got some questions for you.
Was that a Freudian slip, Zach, or did you mean to say that?
I mean, I don't see why Zephyrin wouldn't. He's like, these guys are a lot nicer than Ivan was.
Jack, do you want to do anything for this round?
Lean my sword off.
That's round 5. We're on round 6. At this point where she comes out to meet you, so she's on your tile now. Priestess Laris is.
Hilarious. So yeah, just try and relay. The shade that we warned you about, we managed to down it, and I've got the staff. I don't advise touching it, but I just wanted to get it away. They were trying to put it into the fountain.
He's like, I know. He was trying to fulfill the prophecy.
Wait, you know about
she's
this?
bleeding heavily, by the way, because she had been fighting him the whole way too.
Oh, she'd
until
been
she
out
fell.
with us. Oh,
Not
right,
out
she was
there.
saying-
She fell in here, but she's hurt pretty bad.
I think we managed to stop the shade, but I'm not sure. But I just wanted to get this away. Have you got somewhere safe we can put this?
And she's like, no, just don't touch it. Set it on one of these pedestals and leave it there.
Yoki will do that and let the rope of climbing go.
Anyone else for round 6?
At this point, I probably will have strapped together with my rope and the branches something that we can drag Squawky on.
Yep, that'll be your round.
And Zephyrin would have just walked back down the tree.
Okay, that'll be your round. Jack,
Still nothing.
the end of round 6. We're on round 7.
I'm gonna approach Jack and ask him, "Hey, Jack, can you help me put Squawky's body on this?"
Huh? Yeah.
I think we should take him back for a proper burial at sea.
Okay. I'll help.
Anyone else?
Yoki would have offered Lyris cure wounds.
Yeah, you can cure.
Do you actually want me to roll it, or does it?
It doesn't particularly matter.
I've marked it down.
Okay.
Yeah, and then would have started making his way back out.
Anyone else?
Zephyrin would be following Jack and Catrus.
That's the end of round 7.
I guess I'll take one end of the branch. Jack can take the other, or I'll gesture for Jack to take the other, trying to keep him occupied so that he can come out of his stupor.
Yeah. I'll grab it. Just be like looking at the ground, through the ground, I guess. Just...
And I'll gesture as Zephyr to come with us, just in case he doesn't make that connection.
Yoki would just be heading out, but looking back to see if Lyris is standing there, what she might be doing. Is she walk towards the staff, or?
She hasn't walked towards it, no. She's just like watching you go.
That's it. Just walking away, kind of looking back.
Round 9.
Well, it's safe to say for Catrus, I'm just going to be every round walking, pulling the litter.
Yep. 30 feet towards the door again.
And dragging Jack and Zephyrin along.
Yeah.
Yoki, you still just headed back out the door? Okay. Well, nothing's going to happen before we reach round 10, so that's when we can stop counting what we're doing every round. Now you guys can just kind of do whatever.
So it's morning. How long did the whole battle take? I'm assuming it's like maybe an hour.
Yeah, I'd say probably an hour or so.
I don't know about you, Captain, but I
It's just that he's bottlenecked.
kind of want to just
You every time.
go home.
Yeah, a home sounds nice.
And not much we could do to help Temple recover.
Yeah, Yoki would have at this point come out, seen Jack, seen his face. Or would do you want me to roll to see if Yoki notices how affected Jack is?
Sure. Go roll an insight check. Yeah.
So he would sort of muscle Jack off the back end and help.
Okay.
I've got this, Captain. Don't you worry.
Thank you.
It's too bad we don't have Cyanrath. We could just hook him up to it and have him drag it.
Mush boy.
But you guys got him killed.
Oh, no, we killed him, remember? Me
Yeah,
and
that's
Jack
true.
killed him.
But if you hadn't killed Cyanrath, you would hit someone else, you could have gotten other people killed.
It's true.
So it seems like a worthy sacrifice.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys had a minute to try to get someone to try to revive Squawky.
I figured this sword through
I was like,
kinda...
sword through the brain, man.
Magic revives people. Revivify, it has to be
Hey,
within a
does
minute of
anybody
when they died
know?
up.
I don't know.
I think we're better off with Zephyrin.
Did Imika
Is there a
know
tank slight
Revivify?
healer? Yeah.
She does.
I
Yoki
had
thought
no
about
idea.
it, but he also thought the priority was getting the staff away just in case.
I wasn't going to give you guys a freebie revive of Squawky. You're going to have to try to think about it. Could have asked the priestess. Could have asked Emiga.
Yoki also is aware that it's probably for the best that Squawky stayed down.
You didn't love that little shithead?
We did love it, but I didn't even
And we will mourn his
think about
passing.
it.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, you drag Squawky through the temple, and it feels a little wrong because you're just passing probably around 100 plus dead bodies of the Eternal Whispers that died trying to keep Ugatoa out.
And the wounded, and those helping the wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, it sucks, but I also think that Catrus would be a little too much in his feels to be thinking he should help all these strangers. Also, a bit of guilt because this is our fault.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Here-
mostly
this
my
is
fault.
mostly Squawky's fault.
But
Like
also,
95, I will take 95% of the blame for this.
also a little bit
More
of
like
Jack.
75-25 because like they had every opportunity to get this try something else with this. And they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just. It's kind of like we're ducking our heads on the way out the door. Like, oh shit.
But yeah, I mean, if Yoki had failed to stop the staff, it would have been mightily worse.
He's yeah.
He was the last chance. Otherwise, the dice were just going to say, "Nope, you guys lose. You lose your home. You lose this island as a base."
Oh, Captain Grim would be so mad.
We told him he didn't come and help.
I'm more scared
He
of
would be
him than
he would be
anything
so
else.
disappointed in us.
I mean, even if you could have convinced Grim to come help, it would have been the same fight for you guys because, like I said, he's a god. He would have been fighting Grim and the rest of the party or the rest of the soldiers at the same time that you guys were. It would have been the same combat. Like, that was just the monster that you guys had to defeat that counted as you helping in the overarching battle that was this god-possessed being attacking here.
Real monster was
That makes
Squawky.
sense.
Like, if Grim had helped, maybe not as many Eternal Whisper soldiers would have died. But yeah,
But could he have even gotten into the temple? I mean, he's a dragon. This doesn't look like a.
He's currently the size of a house cat.
yeah, he can shrink.
Or you could just sit next to the well and breathe fire back into the building. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
acid.
Acid, yeah.
Black Dragon and all that. Anyway, you guys make it outside. You see the carnage, like, just broken. They had dumped the oil. The ballistas had just been shattered. The barricades had been broken.
Yeah,
Gonna be a
Yoki's kind of
long
head down,
walk home.
just carrying.
You guys make your way back to Broken Heights, carrying the fallen body of your fallen friend.
Zephyr will be like, right, so back to the ship then?
Yeah, I guess we could put him in the ship and prepare his body, and then maybe.
But that's one of the reasons why you see boots.
I don't really know. I don't know because we don't want to set sail immediately. We're all grieving, and we've got shit to do. Give me a second.
We could potentially arrange a funeral here, and maybe there's a graveyard at the city that we could bury him at. Unless literally everybody takes him out to sea.
Wow, apparently burials at sea are really popular right now. Like right now, people are choosing to go, it's the whole biodegradable human recycling and all that, but that's not what I was looking for.
Let's see if Jack remembers Squawky's last requests. Or if he gets haunted by Squawky.
Well, Squawky's soul is in the possession of a fish god that is now trapped back within his
Oh, that's rough.
What? Oh, that's awful. So if we had revivified him, would it have brought his soul?
Yeah.
And would it have brought Ugotoa's soul?
No.
Oh God, I feel
Squawky's
awful.
soul is supposed to be in his body.
Oh no.
Ugotoa was not. If Squawky picked up the damn staff again, it would have given Ugotoa an anchor to get into him again.
I mean, Squawky might do that. Hey, so this is that stupid staff that did it? Kick staff. Oh, I want to pick this up now.
I don't
Hey,
know. I can't find any answers. So I guess, however, we would normally prepare a body for burial at sea is what we'll do, unless there is a graveyard.
There's a graveyard here,
Uh,
Be really awkward if there wasn't.
Everyone just gets shipped out in little
People die.
boat coffins.
But everyone could want burials at sea. I don't know.
Captain,
Just
I was
kick him off
thinking
the
we could.
dock.
I was thinking we could get him taxidermied and put him up on the shelf.
Oh God! Put him in the kitchen.
You
next to
say
the stove.
that, but Squawky would probably be down for that.
Oh,
Because if you remember, he was trying to get his hand back so he could prepare it for dinner for everybody as a joke.
Oh, that's right.
Because Squawky was kind of a fucked up individual.
Well, I mean, now Yoki doesn't have to worry about getting a better mechanical hand for.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
True, but those schematics might come in handy for other people who lose limbs.
I mean, candy.
Is Squawky's hand still on the staff on the pedestal, or did Ugotoa take the hand off?
No, it's not on there.
Okay.
It rotted off.
Gross.
Oh yeah, because he was swimming with it, so yeah, it would have just
It rotted off
Somewhere.
before you pull it off your ship. You had it like for weeks without him holding onto it. Wasn't in a freezer. It literally was just sitting there.
It was next to a
Hanging
cursed
out.
item. Maybe that keeps the flies away. I don't know.
Keeps it nice and
Flies
fresh.
away. Keeps pumping blood through the hand so it doesn't just die.
Ugh.
Or we go back to the ship, his hands scurrying around. We have a new pet.
It's Ugotoa, so it just keeps trying to strangle you at night.
And then scampers off and hides.
Can never kill it.
So when we get back, Yoki would head to Victoria's house to see if she's in.
Okay. No,
the
she's.
doorbell.
Yeah. Look for a doorbell.
If you
Perception
recall,
check.
she left.
She's
Some
not here.
vacation.
She's on vacation to a different island. That's what Grim said.
So then Yoki would head
Yep.
to Grimm's and use the doorbell.
Okay. Yeah, you
I can find the
pull on
doorbell.
you pull on the rope. You don't hear any sound, but it's pretty obvious which one's the doorbell. And eventually, I can never remember people's names. Lady Evelyn opens the door and she's like, "Can I help you?"
Is Captain Grimm there, please? May I speak with him?
Yeah, let me go get him. And she comes back and he's perched on her shoulder and he's like, Yoki.
Captain, you know we informed you about that situation with Squawky and being possessed.
Yeah?
We've handled it. We managed to avoid the situation.
Well, that's good.
I just thought I'd let you know.
Well, congratulations. Good job.
So this doorbell, how does it? I'm really interested. How does it talk to How does it work?
It's an arcane doorbell.
We need one on the side of the ship.
Why?
Right?
Because
It's at this point, Yoki, where you can see behind Grim and Evelyn a large figure walk by.
Captain, have you got somebody else?
Oh yeah.
Might I be as bold as to ask? Who?
Yeah, that's Blood.
Excuse me, Blood.
Yeah, I had Evelyn cast True Resurrection on his soul and brought him back. Cost 25,000 gold, but yeah.
just tack that on to your shit.
Oh, you don't get to take him with you anymore.
We're collecting
He's a-
NPCs
He's
for
not
the
dead
home base.
anymore.
You got him killed, and Grim spent $25,000 bringing his friend back so that he can be here at home. You can talk to him,
Yeah,
but you do not get him on your crew no more.
Yoki's gonna go. Do you mind if I? And sort of gesture as if to walk past Grim.
You want to come inside? Sure, I guess.
Then just gonna walk straight up to Blood.
And he kind of turns towards you. He's like, "Oh, hi, Yoki."
Yoki will drop to his knees and basically just apologize for not being able to get there in time.
Oh, it's okay.
Sort of gets up, wipes the tears away, and then gives Blood a hug.
Oh, I'm happy to see you too, buddy.
Didn't we give him a burial at sea? How the hell did that? What? I'm so confused.
True Resurrection can revive anybody from anywhere. You don't have to have even a part of their body.
Oh, shit.
But it costs 25,000 gold to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It is very expensive.
It's a level 9 spell.
That's crazy. Also really awesome.
Just as Yoki leaves, he's like, Blood, if you need anything, just ask.
Oh, yeah, same. You guys can always come and ask me for help and do stuff. But Captain says I'm not allowed to go with you no more since I died. And he had to pay for me to come back, so I got to work all that off.
He's making you pay because he decided to bring you back.
No. But he doesn't want to lose another 25,000 gold, so he's making me stick around here.
That makes sense. I don't think I could go through losing you again. I've lost too much as it is.
Yeah. But hey, you
don't-
never actually lost me. I'm back.
Don't know if you heard, but we've lost Skorky for good.
Oh. Well, that is sad. I'm gonna miss that little bird.
Aye.
He made some real good food.
Yeah. As he
And
walks
he
out,
didn't
she's like,
care how much I ate. I just ate it all.
Yoki's kind of laughing whilst also, tears rolling down his face. Thank you, Captain.
You like,
Um,
yeah?
Head on out.
Yep.
Need to write this. Blood is alive.
Right? I put in
Yoki's gonna be a
big
dick
letters.
and then just not tell anybody.
He's not squawky.
Yeah, no.
True.
He's probably going to use it to bring up the spirits of his captain, who had to just murder one of his crew members, and keep up the spirits of his crew.
So yeah, find the others and
Well, they went down to the ship, right, with the body,
they're heading all the way to the ship.
and Yoki peeled off to Grimm's place, I guess.
Yeah, then I'll head to the ship.
trying to think if we would have gone to the ship or the housing complexes.
It just depends
Or
on
the
if we're-
mortuary.
yeah.
Well, Katris was saying take it to the ship so you can prepare it for burial at sea, which would pretty simply just like wrap it in a flag.
Cloth and then
Canvas,
a
yeah.
cloth.
cover it
and-
in perfume. Just a
I mean,
gallon of perfume.
Or if you wanted to do something like a Viking burial where you just put them on like a boat
Ooh,
and
that's a
then
good idea.
light the boat on, sail it out and light the boat on fire.
That's a really good idea. Yeah, we couldn't do that for Blood because we were in the middle of the ocean.
It was high.
That's a good idea.
Do you go through Squawky's buckets?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he has any other cursed objects on him.
It's just pockets are strewn with all cursed objects.
Just, like his belt is cursed.
He had a
his
whole bunch of
necklace
gold.
is cursed. Oh, that's right.
He was a crew member for a bit.
Yeah, but we also buried Blood with his gold.
I know.
Oh, he didn't get
Who
that
do you
back.
respect more, Blue?
Never completed it.
Blue was brought back by Grim. He's fine for money.
Kind of a shame that Jack paid him back. Because he lost all that gold.
Oh, Blue.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't expecting him to die.
Oh, that's true.
He tried to run it, but he's
I don't know. At this point, I'm expecting everyone to die at any point.
I mean, I'll go through his
Well,
I'll go through
You
his
guys,
pockets.
you guys already knew that you could have killed Squawky as a solution, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
And
were hoping
He
not
lost
to.
control of his body. It was still Squawky, just bad. Like, to stop Ugatoa, you had to kill Squawky at that point.
Yeah, it was a little bit outside of our realm of expertise as pirates.
We're just trying to raid passing merchant ships and make a dishonest living. This is like
Right?
way over our pay grade.
Gods and demons and shit. Mm.
You know, it wasn't going to be a storyline until someone made it a storyline.
Jack.
I wonder who that was.
No, Squawky started it. You can't blame Jack for that.
split now.
I blame Jack for everything.
Squawky went down that rabbit hole. Jack just continued down the rabbit hole.
So Katris is gonna go through Squawky's pockets.
Yeah, because I know that he had like tools and maps and shit, so I'm gonna see if he has any of that stuff on him.
If we get back to the dock, to the ship, I assume that's where we ended up.
I think that's where you said you were headed. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, back to the ship.
I'm gonna stop. It's like sudden realization that we're back at the ship. Like, I'll be in the officer's home if you need me.
All right.
Those are the coins Squawky had. He's got his pirate sword. He has his 2 flintlock pistols. And then his
Pistols were
rifle.
custom made and given to him by Grim, so Grim might
Oh,
be
yeah,
okay to
ebony
get those
and
back.
yeah,
Ebony
ebony
and
and
ivory.
ivory. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll grab those for sure.
Or you could do what you did with like Blood's axe or his sword and just put it up in Jack's office,
Like
like on a display.
memorial.
Didn't we mount Blood's axe in the lobby?
That was the sword.
Oh,
The
the sword.
sword.
Yeah.
Right.
The swords
Or
in
That
the
was the
lobby.
sword.
Oh yeah, I guess you could do it at the house, not Jack's office or
Yeah.
the captain's quarters.
Just
Yeah.
like hoarding everybody's lost possessions.
Memories
Memorials.
of fallen friends.
Right,
And
when
then
Yoki dies, you're just gonna have a big shell.
This is my coffee table.
We'll get it
Oh,
enchanted,
hearts.
and Zephyrin can use it as a shield.
Oh, that's
See, I collect items. Grim collects comrades.
People he likes.
They're part of his horde. They're his hordelings.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Jack's entire plan for the rest of the evening is to go find like 3 bottles of liquor at the house and then disappear into his room.
And
Okay.
he also had his navigator's tools, his spyglass, his bow.
Spyglass is valuable.
Spyglass is very valuable. As is his crowbar. Those are great to have.
Any maps that he had probably got ruined.
I mean, spending a week and a bit swimming in the ocean would ruin maps. I don't think so.
Only slightly.
So Yoki's coming back from Captain Grimm's, and Jack didn't quite make it all the way to the ship and started.
Yeah,
to
he was
walk
heading back towards the officer's house, so you would have ran into him.
I was going to say, would I run into him? Captain,
Yeah.
I know what's just happened is not great, but I've got some amazing news. I just informed Grim, and you'll never guess who's at his house.
Who's that?
Blood.
Is Blood's back?
Grim got Evelyn to bring him back. I'm not sure how, but he's back.
So Jack will like tear up and then just grab Yoki and hug him.
Okay.
And pat you on the shell. So thank you. I needed
But you
that.
could use some good news in light of what's happened. Gonna tell the others.
Yeah, they'll be glad to hear that as well. I'll be in my room.
Don't drink too much.
I'll just continue on.
Okay.
I had my way down to the boat.
Yeah, Jack, you just drink yourself into a stupor. And that's it for the evening for Jack. So, Yoki heads down to the ship. Catrus, I don't know what you've been doing in the meantime since Jack left, but
I looted Squawky's body, and then I've been preparing it for the burial. So putting like I left his cutlass on his body, and then I grabbed like a ladle from the kitchen to go with him, and then I wrap him up with canvas and rope.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll keep him down like by the gunpowder because it's nice and cool down there and dry while we wait for the actual ceremony.
Yoki shows up at the ship.
Catrus.
Yeah, what's up, Yoki?
Where, like, so I don't know if I'd have seen you put him down. I'm like, thank you for doing that. I just thought you should know that Blood's alive.
I'm sorry, I thought you just said Blood's alive.
I know everything's a little strange at the moment, but Blood is at Captain Grimm's. Evelyn
Wow.
brought him back.
Can she bring Squawky back too?
I imagine it might be possible.
It's gonna be expensive as fuck.
Listen,
I wasn't going to ask at the time. I don't feel it's quite right. But I figured you should know that Blood is alive. So we could all use a bit of some good news
cheer.
at least.
and I'm gonna give Yoki a big old bro hug too. And then I'm actually because Squawky's body is good. I'm actually gonna go because I want to go see him. I'm gonna go to Captain Grimm's. Actually, I'm gonna go to the officers' quarters first and pick up the tribute, and then I'm gonna go to Grimm's.
Yoki, do you follow to the officer's house, or do you just?
Yoki is going to go to the officer's house, go and get some water, and put it. If Jack's door is open, he's going to put it in the room with Jack, and if it's not, he's going to leave it outside.
It
Okay.
probably wouldn't. It wouldn't be locked, but it'd be shut.
I think Yoki's learned his lesson about closed
Slip
doors.
a note under the door.
Yeah, he'll leave it outside and sort of maybe peer his head around the door, make sure Jack is as okay as can be.
This will be a couple hours later, so he's like completely sloshed.
6 sheets to the wind.
Then Yoki will tuck him into bed, lay him down, take care of him.
Probably vomit on the floor.
I was gonna say, yeah, wipe his hair out of his face, sick and chunks of stuff in it. Just take care of him.
Oh,
Vomit on his sweater already. Okay. Catress, you show up at Captain Grimm's house.
And remembering the story from before, I'm going to ring the doorbell.
Okay. You pull the rope. The very obvious rope.
The rope.
And eventually Evelyn comes to the door again. She's like, "Oh, hello, Catress. Can I help you?"
Oh, hello, Lady Evelyn. So I've got something for Captain Grimm here, and I also hear we have you to thank for our comrade coming back.
Oh, well, me and Grimm, I don't have 25,000 gold.
But you've got 25,000 gold. That's how much it costs to bring someone back.
Someone that far gone, yes. If you have a body, it's usually cheaper.
How much cheaper?
I knew you were gonna ask this, so I literally clicked over to 5e to go check because like Revivify is 300 gold, but I'm not sure what the next level of resurrection spell is.
I believe that is Raise Dead. That is a
Raise-
5th level spell, and you need a diamond worth at least 500 gold, which still consumes. He can be dead for no longer than 10 days.
and the soul has to be both willing and at liberty to rejoin the body.
Squawky's willing, is he at liberty?
Right?
Yes. Raise Dead is the other revive spell.
So, diamond. So, Lady Evelyn, if I bring you a diamond, would you be willing to resurrect raise our comrade Squawky?
I don't see why not.
I'm like, oh, okay. I do need to see Captain Grimm. Is he free? Is he up?
Yeah. He comes flying down, and he lands on her shoulder, and he's like, "Hi, Catress."
Oh, hi, Captain. Looking good. This here's your tribute. It's 30 platinum, 2,740 gold, 1,430 silver, and 172 copper.
Okay.
And may I see Blood?
Yeah. Blood. Yeah, Captain, what's going on?
Blood, and I'm gonna go give him a big ol' hug, or you know,
hi,
like,
Catress. Yeah, it's
huggy-
good to see
huggy.
you too. Hugging his legs.
it's like tree trunks. Blood by the realms. I'm so glad to see you. You don't even know.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Do you remember dying?
Yep.
Being ripped apart by demons?
I didn't feel very good.
Do you? Hey, what do you want? Do you want? I want to buy a drink. Do you want some wine? Do you want ale? What do you want? I'm gonna bring you something to drink.
Whatever.
Okay, I'll get you a cake. And I'll be right back. And then I'm gonna pay my respects to Lady Evelyn and Captain Grimm, and then I'm gonna go to the officer's home because I've got some news for the fellas.
Okay.
I kick in the door and I'm all like, Yoki, Jack, where are you? In your rooms. Knocking on the door.
Yoki's
Never
outside
fussed.
Jack's room. What's up, Caterus?
Yoki, I just had a conversation with Lady Evelyn. If I can obtain a diamond worth 500 gold or more, she will be able to resurrect Squawky.
I mean, that's fantastic news. Do we know where we can get one?
I don't know. I was gonna go see. Wait, what's here? Are there any jewelry places here? I guess.
Nope.
Oh, I'm gonna. Do you happen to have a diamond worth 500 gold or more?
I don't. Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna go
It has
check
to
all
be
the local
one-
shops.
It has to be one diamond, not 500
Yep.
gold's worth of diamond. Just one
Yes.
diamond worth that much. Okay.
Raised Dead is a diamond worth at least 500 gold.
I'm gonna
no,
go check
don't have that.
around the local town.
True
see-
Resurrection is 25,000 gold worth of diamonds, so it can just be a bag of diamonds.
Oh.
Smaller diamonds. Same thing with Revivify can be multiple diamonds, but it has to equal up to 300 gold.
Yeah.
Is
But just as
Jack in?
Caterus is about to go, I'll be like, yeah, I'll save this news for Jack for the morning. He's
Okay.
coping.
I guess I'm gonna go check the general store to see if they happen to sell diamonds. I
The general store?
don't know.
I'm gonna save you the conversation and myself the conversation. No, they don't sell gold diamonds with 500 gold.
I don't know where else.
Grim might have one.
Oh, it's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Captain Grimm's house.
Okay.
Caterus definitely gets his cardio in, that's for sure.
Every time.
Running all over town. Pretty late at this point.
I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna I'm gonna be so excited that I open the door and step in, and then I'm like, oh wait.
To Captain Grimm's?
Yeah.
It's
This is-
locked.
Oh, it's locked now. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna ring
It's
the
almost
doorbell.
like they
then.
learned
Breaks
their
his nose.
lesson.
Tries to run in through the door, breaks his nose on the door.
Oh, not
Yes.
again.
There's been reports of break-ins in this part of town.
So you ring the doorbell?
Yeah, I'm gonna ring the doorbell.
There's no answer.
Ah, shit.
It
I
is
wanted
past dark. It is nighttime.
Oh, okay.
I wanted Graham to come down with his little tiny nightcap on.
Carrying a little candle. Eh? All right. Well, I'm gonna go
I
back
mean, that gives
to...
me an idea. The door opens and you see Blood in his nightcap and his nightgown. Holding a
Okay.
candle. He's like, Caterus, do you know what time it is?
Sorry, Blood. I didn't realize. I can come back in the morning. I didn't mean to interrupt your sleep.
Grim's already asleep. Go to bed.
All right, Blood. Good night. I guess I'll go back to the home and rest.
Okay. You all wake up in the morning. Jack,
Some of us wake up in the morning.
hungover as shit.
Some of us wake up in the afternoon.
You went to bed pretty early.
Yeah.
You had to wake up a few times during the middle of the night to throw up.
Can't imagine why.
You see that Yoki is
The
placed
best
like
part is every time he
buckets
throws up, he
around.
just goes and drinks more.
I get the taste out of my mouth.
What was Yoki doing, Jordan?
Yoki had placed, like, whilst trying to take care of Jack when he'd seen his passed out, had like placed buckets so he could be sick into them.
Oh,
As
that's
opposed to just the
brilliant.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you didn't say that, he was gonna be sick all over the floor of his room, and that's it.
Yoki put in the
But
buckets.
he's smart enough to throw up in the buckets.
Yeah.
You've been here
Oh.
before, Jack.
But only just.
There is some spillage, for sure. But yeah, the crew is awake. Zephyrin is still just chilling on the ship.
Just hanging out. It's great.
Because he still hasn't been told that there's a house he could stay at the housing complex.
He's got to earn it.
Zephyrin would have asked, who was it? Was it Riff or Havoc? Was Riff
don't
for the shore
know.
leave
You can-
thing?
You can add. Oh, yeah, Riff is in
Yeah.
charge of the shore leave. Yeah.
He would have asked him if he could go ashore and buy a couple things.
He's like, yeah, sure. That's what shore leave means, man.
Yeah, Zephyrin just goes, first time the captain's given it to me. It's odd. He wants to ask him if he knows where a butcher might be and where he could buy some high proof alcohol.
Yeah.
And then that's what he's gonna go do. He's gonna go to buy a couple bottles of high proof alcohol. And then he's got a weird request for the butcher.
Okay. Yeah, you go into the butcher's. It's like, can I help you?
I was wondering if you sold the blood of the animals you slaughter here.
We can.
I wish to use it for an ingredient in something I'm making.
Sure, how much you need?
6 gallons.
Zephyrin isn't sure.
Okay. Go big or go home, I guess.
He'll ask for like a couple tall bottles if he's
Okay.
got that, or however.
Do you care what animal?
No, doesn't matter.
All right. Just the cheapest stuff?
That's fine.
Okay. He brings over some pig's blood.
How much?
He's like, oh, that'll be 10 silver for the 2 bottles.
I will hand him 1 gold.
Okay.
And then he'll ask if he knows anywhere he can, a good place to buy some high proof alcohol.
Yes, you can go to any of the local bars.
He'll ask for the closest one.
Go down to the lovely lady or the rusty spoon. They're both about the same distance away.
Yeah, he probably thinks the rusty spoon might be more affordable. Yeah, and then he'll just go in there and walk up to the counter and be like, "Can I get a couple bottles of some high proof alcohol?
Sure.
Taste doesn't matter."
All right.
And then he'll ask how
He's
much.
like the cheapest stuff.
So long as it's high proof, that's fine.
All right. That'll be 4 gold for the 2 bottles.
Sweet. So he's there. He will go to the general store and just get a couple flasks.
Okay.
And then once he's done with that, he'll head back to the ship.
Okay.
I'm assuming
Bloody
of-
Marys.
Pretty much. I'm assuming you're just gonna go with book.
Yeah, book price for flasks.
I don't remember how much they are, so hey, here, look a book.
Wait, hold up, you can read?
Me, yes. Zephyrin, I mean, he hasn't had to do it for many years.
He probably forgot how. Okay. And then
After he's got that, he'll just go back to the ship because he
yeah, no.
knows.
I was
nothing
just
else.
kind of
Oh, okay.
and-denning everyone.
So I'm gonna be super excited and go back to Captain Grimm's house.
Okay.
Actually, wait, before I do that. Where would I buy a keg of beer or ale or mead or something?
The Rusty Spoon or the Lovely Lady.
Okay.
Either or.
I'm gonna go to the Rusty Spoon.
Okay.
Are they open in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Oh, wait. I think I wrote down. Hey, hold on.
The tavern/restaurant.
Brutus. So I'll enter the Rusty Spoon and I'll be like, Brutus, got any kegs?
Yeah.
Give me a keg of, or actually, could I have a keg of your best mead sent over to Captain Grimm's house for Blood?
You want us to take it over there?
I'll pay extra.
I don't really have anybody to go over there.
Okay. I was trying to get out of myself, but that's all right.
Sorry, it's just me this morning.
Oh, it's all right. How much for a keg of mead?
10 gold.
All right, I will give him 10 gold.
Okay.
And then I guess roll the barrel of mead over to Captain Grimm's. It's gonna take a while.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll a simple dexterity check for the first leg of the journey. 14. Okay. There's going to be 3 legs because it's a pretty far way. So go ahead and roll another one for the second leg. Okay. And a third one.
Yes.
You're fine.
Okay, good. I was like,
If
no!
you rolled a natural one, you were going to hit like a rock and it was going to break open the keg.
No. I'll ring the doorbell.
Okay. Blood comes to the door. He's like, oh, morning.
Morning, Blood. I got you a keg of mead,
Oh,
as promised.
well, thanks. He just picks it up and turns to carry it inside.
And is Captain Grimm up yet?
Stops and he's like, nah, he's still asleep.
Would you do me a huge favor? When he's up, would you mind letting me know?
Yeah?
I'll just be over at the officer's home.
Okay.
Thanks, Blood.
Bye.
Bye.
Weirdo.
Of course, he has the audacity to say it now because I'm not his quartermaster.
He was first mate of the ship. He would have called you.
Oh, that's right.
He outranked you.
That was great.
Okay. Yeah, you go home.
Yeah, I'll go home.
Jack is nursing a cup of coffee and a splitting headache.
If sunglasses had been around at this time, he'd be wearing 3 pairs.
Just blindfolds himself.
Indoors.
He's got his hood pulled way over.
But, you know, about an hour later, Blood comes over. You hear her on the door.
And I bolt right there because I'm waiting.
Oh, don't run so loud.
He's like, you open the door. He's like, hey, you said you wanted to know when When Grim was awake, he's awake.
Oh, thanks, Blood. I'll come right over. Right over.
Okay. He turns to walk away.
Wait, Blood, I'll come with you.
He just goes skipping along behind him.
Yeah, he's so excited.
He goes skipping along behind him and then past him, and he's like, weirdo. Then you get back. Blood opens the door and he's like, come on. Go upstairs, knocks on the bedroom door. Door opens and Grim's just like lying on the bed, and he's like, "Ugh. Heard you wanted to see me, Catrice."
Yes. Okay. So, I am in need of a diamond worth 500 gold or more, and unfortunately, in this little town, there's not a whole lot of options. But I heard that, or wondered if maybe you had one that I could buy from you.
I don't think so. I had to use like all my diamonds to bring Blood back.
I didn't even think of that. Do you have any suggestions? I'm trying to, short of going to Darkfall, I'm trying to find a way to bring back Squawky.
Oh, so you need the diamond to do the spell, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Geez, around here, I was probably your best bet. Maybe Victoria, but again, she's not home.
What about the governor? Do you think he might have anything squirreled away?
I don't think so. I don't think he really has any use for diamonds. I think he mostly just has coin. You could ask, but I personally don't think so. I've always paid him in coin.
That makes sense. I'll appreciate your time, sir. Rest up. I'm going to go back to the officers' quarters.
All right. See you later.
And I go back and kind of like dejected a little bit. But if it's 10 days.
3 days to Darkfall and 3 days back.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the officers' quarters and kind of round everybody up.
Okay.
Okay, I had a conversation with Lady Evelyn. She may be able to bring Squawky back, but she needs a diamond worth at least 500 gold. We're not gonna find that here. Captain Grimm doesn't have one. We will more than likely find one at Darkfall, but I need everybody on board with going to Darkfall.
And coming back.
And coming back. It would be a rush trip as quick as we could, because we need to do this within 10 days. Well, 9 days now.
Not to sound cold, Catrice, but is this in our best interest? Let's just say what comes back with Squawky.
I don't really outside of my realm of expertise, but I would trust that Lady Evelyn would be able to do it properly.
What are your thoughts, Yoki?
Much the same as yours, Captain. I'm concerned that might not be gone. So, we just don't know, do we? But ultimately, I'll do your wishes, Captain.
And it's not just the cost of sailing, or it's not just the cost of the diamonds, the cost of sailing there and back. Would
But he's our friend. And we let him die a horrible death.
With due respect, I think the second he picked up the crown and the staff, there was not much we could do for him. Anyway.
I understand. Could we do this the ceremony tonight then? Sooner we get it taken care of, the better.
Sure. Can
Then
do
I
that.
won't have my hopes up.
Okay. Is that the consensus? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds like.
Yoki will
Okay.
walk over to Caterus, put his arm around her and pull him in for like a squeeze.
Aw.
Sorry, Caterus.
Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. It's my own fault.
I think it's just too risky. If he hadn't been possessed, I'd have been all for it. We just can't. We can't risk anything.
He is going to, or I am going to go up to my room and pop open one of my private bottles, my private stash of wine, and just drink it straight from the bottle.
Okay.
Damn.
Because he hasn't had any time to mourn, because this whole time he's like, oh, this could happen, and then now that I realize this is not going to happen, now it's like, oh, shit.
Yep. Understandable. Okay. Get some nice morning wine in.
Day drinking, it's fine.
You guys want to do anything with the day?
Zevran's just making his new drink.
More
Button.
drinking.
Until anybody fetches Zevran, he's just hanging out on the boat.
More drinking for Jack?
More drinking for just. That's why you get rid of the hangovers to drink
Have
more.
more.
Yep.
Yoki is
So-
going to
so I
play
hear.
nanny/nurse to Yoki and to Caterus and Jack as best as he can.
Well, Cagers isn't going to be absolutely sloshed because they're going to have the ceremony tonight, but he's probably going to take a nice long booze nap in the afternoon.
You'll still find a cup of water outside your room.
Oh, Yogi.
Okay. Yeah, you guys spend the day drinking your memories of Squawky and your friendship with the little bird man that could.
Little bird man that could.
As dusk approaches, how are you burying him?
I really like the lifeboat Viking burial scenario. That's why I wanted it to do it at dusk, because then, the light and the fire, more meaningful that way.
Okay. Yeah, you guys say spend 100 gold on a boat. Load it up with some timber and a funeral pyre. Place his wrapped body upon it. Pour some of that booze on it so that it lights up nice and quick. Push it out to sea and somebody shoots it with an arrow.
Flaming arrow. Probably Sylar or Salazar, because I don't.
Jack should be pretty good with a bow.
Sober Jack would be pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's
Yes.
like-
True.
Can you see
Jack's
straight?
sitting there swaying
cast
back and
Firebolt.
forth.
Oh, there
yeah,
you go.
Firebolt works.
That's
And-
fancy.
And yeah, it just catches on fire. And burns until it burns away and sinks. And Squawky's gone forever.
Zephyr will ask, what's our next plan?
Well, in all honesty, I think we need to take a couple days before we figure that out. I know you don't really understand Zephyrin, but just give us a couple days.
Well, hey. This is your chance for another week of downtime.
Zephyr wouldn't know
More
what the fuck to do with
gambling!
himself.
Yes, gamble.
Catrice, you wanted to ask me something, didn't you?
I did. Let me finish writing this note. I'll be right with you. Hey, Zephyrin, why don't you come with me? Let's go to the Rusty Spoon. It's a really great ogre named is Brutus an ogre?
No.
Half ogre. Wait, Goliath.
Yeah.
There's a really great Goliath named Brutus runs this place. It's great. He's friendly, keeps the place clean. A little bit better for our taste levels. Lovely lady's nice, but Rusty Spoon's where it's at.
Zephyr will go, I was there yesterday.
Oh,
He'll pull out his flask. He's like, I made this.
aha.
He'll take a little sip and then put it away.
Well, let's go have a drink, and I've got some questions for you. More to drink. Hey Brutus, I'm back. Could I get 2 of your let's do a dark ale.
Sure.
Is that 10 gold apiece?
No.
I don't
If we
remember.
were at the the lovely lady, maybe.
Okay.
Like 5 silver a cup.
Oh, okay.
You bought a whole keg for 10 gold.
Oh, that's right. Pass one over to Zephyrin, and I'm just gonna get down to business because Captain Ivan is a known enemy of Captain Grim. He's declared that he is his enemy, and we've heard a lot of rumors about Captain Ivan, including that he's a vampire, and we're trying to understand our enemy. Hey, what can you tell me about Captain Ivan?
Zephyr will take a drink and say, well, you're not wrong on what he is. That's why when you asked if my last captain was an elf, and I said no, I wasn't lying.
Hold on, I'm looking at my notes. Ah, that's right. So, can you tell me more about him, though? Because we really don't know much other than that he and Grim are at odds.
He's colder than ice and more cruel than the sea. he threw me overboard because he thought I had betrayed him.
And you
Now
said you
he wouldn't
didn't.
be. Not that I'm aware of, no.
We came across a gentleman. I honestly don't remember his name, but he was hunting vampires left at sea.
I was there.
Nosferatu. Yeah. I don't remember his name. And he had said that someone was turning all these people into Nosferatu and leaving them at sea. Is Captain Ivan doing that? Do you recall?
Not that I know of. He usually just turns people and adds them to his crew. That way he can do with them as he pleases.
Okay. I kind of got the idea that there was another vampire captain running around out there, so my hunch may have been correct. Where does Captain Ivan tend to dock?
I believe it's Darkfall. He has his own little section there.
Okay. But like, see how we are here at Broken Heights is kind of our home away from home. Does he dock anywhere else other than Darkfall?
I don't know. Does he, Ben? No.
Would explain why he's always on the move. All right, that's all I really needed to know. He's just someone we've run across before. It was kind of before my time on the Reaper when he had his conflict with Grimm, but yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, he'll just kind of keep drinking his drink, and like I wouldn't recommend trying to fight Captain Ivan.
I think it's more along the lines of if he comes looking for us, how we can defend ourselves.
Run.
I know his beef is with Grimm, but I don't know if he'll come after us in an attempt to get to Grimm.
He might come after you just to watch you squirm.
Can you tell me anything about his fighting style? Like, is he a spellcaster like me? Does he fight like you? Oh, I can't hear you, Zach.
He sent me over. I led the boarding parties.
Oh, so he didn't usually fight himself.
He sent us to do the fighting for him.
And then he would turn the survivors into vampires to join the crew?
Or into food.
Yeah, okay. Well, here's to staying out of Captain Ivan's way. Offered.
Sounds
Cheers.
great to me. I can now recall when he ran across my ship. It was not pleasant.
Do you want to talk about it?
He'll shrug.
Well, if you ever need to talk about it, any one of us, we'll chat. In the meantime, since we'll be here a couple days, feel free to go shopping, use the services offered at the lovely lady. We've got a discount, 10% discount with the marvelous magic of Master Marvel, right? I don't remember where the discount was.
I've got not much coin to my name. Ivan kept it all since we didn't really need it.
You can do odd jobs around town to earn a little coin. I personally like to go gambling, so just get to know the area. We'll probably
He's gonna get
sail out
lost
again.
in town and just be like, what the fuck?
Oh no, it's not a very big town. Yeah, that's about all I've got.
Okay. For those of you who want to do downtime for this week, let me know.
Gambling.
Gambling.
Okay. Jack, for gamble, we'll start with you. Not 21 D10. That would be a little awkward.
That'd be great.
Okay. I need you to make a. Let me just roll it 3 times because. Oh, hello. What are you? Why are you being stupid? Roll 20.
Just spam click the button.
You're supposed to be able to hit up, and it does it again.
Yes.
It's not working. Wow. Good luck on that last one. I need you to make an insight, then a charisma. An insight, a deception, and an intimidation. And so your insight, you got to beat a 17.
Insight.
That's 1 failure. Deception.
Deception. Okay.
Okay, that's 1 success.
And then intimidation.
Yep.
Cool. Wait. No, not cool. Why'd you get a 25? What the
Dude,
hell?
2d10 plus 5.
You can see it. I literally rolled max. Well, you got 1
Jesus.
success. So, how much money were you betting?
200 gold, I think, unless there's a higher cap. I don't know if there is a cap.
There's not a cap, no.
Let's just do 200.
That means you lose half the money you bet, so you're down 100 for the
Okay.
week. And I think, how many weeks of gambling have you done? This will be your 3rd week, I think, maybe?
I feel like it should be. My notes only have me at 1 week of gambling.
You guys have
Uh,
definitely had 2 weeks
I've
of
done
gambling.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I must
so-
not have updated it. So this would be 3.
Okay, so go ahead and roll D100. If you roll lower than a 30, you get
God, roll.
complications.
Lower
rolled
than
a
a 30.
6. Okay,
Doing great.
go ahead and roll a D6.
Duh.
5. Okay. All right. While
That
you're
feeling
betting and losing, you're like, man, I'm having a rough time. A couple of bouncers come up behind you and they're like, "Hey, you! Boss wants to see you."
Who's your boss?
Come
I'm
with
in the
me.
Middle of okay, Gary.
And they kind of basically manhandle you out of the chair,
figured.
and they take you upstairs to a kind of a VIP section of where you're at. And you walk in, and there's an older gentleman, and he's like, "Hey, I've noticed you down there a few times, and I think you'd really like it if you came over to my place and spent some time gambling there."
Do I get the feeling this is not a request?
Make an insight check. 17. You get the feeling that this is not a request.
Yeah, gambling at your place sounds great.
Ah, that's good. Good to hear. I think yous and I's is gonna be real good friends.
Yep, the best.
Now I gotta make up this character and where he's stationed so that you can bet there next time, because that's your complications for the week of downtime. Is a crime lord insists that you gamble at his place. So don't ask his name because I don't have one off the top of my head. I don't want to just name this guy for funsies.
Yeah, I will meet you there next time I'm in town.
Next time you're gambling. Okay, I gotta freaking write a note to remember to name this dude. Broken Heights. Name, crime lord, and gambling house. Okay. So that was your week of downtime. You have met a local crime boss in this small hodunk town where Grim is generally the You've never seen this guy before, so you don't know who he is. All right. What else would people like to do with their downtime?
I'm gonna
Grim's
gamble as
retired,
well.
so
Yeah, Grim is retired. Okay, are you gonna
other
let
people stepping up.
let me go back up? Why is this a thing?
No.
I need you to make an insight check. Wow.
Hmm.
Rip.
Okay. You got to make an insight check to beat the first one. 20. That's one success. You got to make a deception check to beat
Deception?
the second one.
Oh,
Ooh. Luckily,
No.
natural ones don't matter. It's just got to beat the total. And a what was it? A intimidation on the third one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 successes. How much were you gambling?
I was gonna do 50 gold.
50 gold. Okay.
Yeah.
That means you gain the amount you bet plus half more. So you go plus 25.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter the amount you bet, you still have to roll for complications. So if you roll lower than a 30,
Was it D100?
yeah, D100. Roll a little lower than a 30, you get you get complications.
Yeah.
Roll a D6. If you roll a 5, I'm going to laugh so
This guy-
hard.
This guy's making a name for himself.
6. Okay. Oh man. Okay. That is a complication that is going to happen later.
Oh no.
What's Yoki gonna do?
Where do I find a list of magic items that I can create?
There's not a.
Technically, you can create anything. It's just really expensive.
Are you crafting a magic item?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. If you have the money, it depends. What were like? What are you aiming for? Because there's a lot, and there's a lot that I would say no to, and a lot that I would say yes to. So, like, I will give you the website that I use. If you can find it in there, you can filter by rarity. You can filter by the source book, which you can do anything, any source book, and pick something, and I will let you know if I'm okay with it. If it seems pretty broken, probably not.
A weapon of warning. Those are great.
Yeah, I think they're uncommon, and weapons of warning sell for a stupid amount. So I would say probably not.
That and their ability is gross.
You would have to have known a weapon of warning exists, and you've never seen one before. So don't be greedy, but don't
Yeah.
automatically give in. Like,
I'll have a look and I'll get back to you on what it is. I won't make it broken anyway. Like last time I made the lantern to try and, even though it did nothing, like
it's still cool.
Story plot wise.
Yeah.
Other than that, with one of the long rests, I'd like to use my third infusion to make a homunculus servant.
Okay.
And it's going to be a little metal bird.
Does it look like
Aw.
Squawky?
As much as I could make it look like Squawky.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's my third infusion.
That's great.
Just after a long rest, I can touch it. But
Yep,
it needs a gem worth 100 gold as its heart, so which I've got.
Yep.
I've now got a little homunculus Squawky.
Just rides around on his shoulder, little metallic bird. Okay. What would Zephyrin like to do for the week of downtime?
I think he'll participate in some pit fighting.
Pit fighting. All right. I
I've got
do,
Xanathars.
I got
so-
to do the same thing. 3 rolls of. Plus 5. 10 plus 5. Okay. I need you to make a athletics check
Yeah, I was going to say it's
against the first one.
athletics, acrobatics, and then constitution, and I got to add my a hit dice to that one.
Athletics for the first one. It gets a 12. 9. That's not a success.
Damn. All right, and then it will.
Acrobatics against the second one. That's one success.
There we go. And then
Constitution check that has a bonus largest hit die.
so the D20
Special
plus
constitution
2 plus 1 D10.
Okay. 14. You don't beat the third one, so that's one success.
Sweet, I win 50 gold.
You win 50 gold. And this is your first week, so go ahead and roll a D100. If you roll less than a 10, you generate complications on the first try. You are fine.
24.
But mark down that Zephyrin has done a week of pit fighting in case you end up doing it again. And we're about 10 minutes from the time, so like if you want to just think about what kind of magic item you want to create and message me about it, I'll look at it and then tell you yes or no. So you have a whole 2 weeks until that has to happen. So
So I was just having a look, and what caught my eye, and I just think I could find some use for it later on, is an immovable rod.
oh yeah, movable rods are fine.
So I'll create that, which is an uncommon item, which is 500 gold cost.
Crafting a magic item. A character engaged in crafting a magic item makes progress at 25 gold increments, spending that amount for each day of work until the total is paid. Okay, so for the 1 week of downtime, it's 5 days, so you get halfway there. So you'll have to spend another week of downtime to finish making it. Does that make sense? Okay. I think that's all that matters. Mark that, you're 250 gold into making a immovable rod.
Another thing I'd like to do, I don't know if I'm able to do this, but can I commission like a plaque or something for Ebony and Ivory, like a memorial plaque?
Sure.
Okay, how much would that cost?
You go to Bulgar's boats and like he's gonna charge you 50 gold for something like that.
Okay, cool.
But he makes it real nice. With like a placard that says Squawky, Ebony and Ivory. It's like lined with gold.
Cool. Okay, cool.
I realized that 50 gold for a piece of wood is kind of high, so I was like, he makes it real nice.
It's a real fancy piece of wood.
Really fancy placard. Well, he lines it with real gold and, makes it look nice.
I don't know if you've ever tried to price out like solid wood cutting tables. I have a buddy who makes them. They can go like $100 to $150.
Yeah.
It's just a piece of wood.
At one point, wood was worth as much, if not more, than steel.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yay, COVID.
Yay. Yay, people not wanting to work. Yay.
There's that.
Anyway, that's a pretty good stopping point, unless you got something else to do for these last few minutes. And we will call it a day there. Let's see.
A lot of emotions today. Goodness.
2 weeks from today is the 11th of March. Does anybody have any issues with the 11th of March so far?
Let me check.
Not off the top of my head right now.
It's a few days before my birthday.
Nope, nothing
Nice.
scheduled.
Okay, cool. We'll just aim for that. If it doesn't work out, we'll try to schedule for another week. But thanks
Thank
for
you,
coming,
everyone.
guys.
Bye, Kato.
Defeating the Ugatoa Unchained. At least he didn't become Ugatoa Unleashed, and you lost your home, because that was what was going to happen.
That was gonna be
Yeah,
so bad.
Yoki. Oh man, Yoki saved our bacon.
You would have had Squawky, but the Everfont would have been corrupted, which would have ruined the whole island.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's probably not a
small,
good thing.
small sacrifice.
Yeah.
Those rolls.
Hate
Alright.
this, you small boy.
Clutch.
Everyone have a good night. I gotta go
Yeah.
get some food.
Yep, I'll see you all later.
See you later.
Bye.
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 See my other two friends next week, hopefully.
Yeah. Bye-bye, everyone.